Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Can everybody hear me? I don't know if this is working. Let me know if you can hear me, guys, before I get started here. My streaming tool is doing something weird. Hello? You heard me? Okay, you can hear me. Okay, good. I was a little worried. I'm like, wow. And there's no audio on this opening screen here, so I was like, is everything working? Is my audio working? Hold on. Let me just check something here, guys. You know, you plan and you plan and you plan, you get things ready, and then nothing works. I think it's working though. I think maybe there is zero audio on this particular screen. So good morning, hello everybody. Happy Thursday. We're as promised, we're doing another stream this week. We're probably doing another one on Saturday too, so stay tuned for that. Otherwise, yeah, today we're going to be playing some Polaris Sector, another 4X title released in March of 2016 by Slytherin Games. I don't know if Slytherin Games exists anymore after this one, but whatever. Polaris Sector received little fanfare by the community at the time, which is so terribly unfortunate. It's probably one of the most unique 4X titles released in 2016 and offers so many features that improve the overall playability of a 4X title. I think the main reason people buried this title at the time because it's very overwhelming at first. Get past the initial learning curve and it's quite remarkable. So how is everybody today? Let me see who's here. So we've got, of course, Jean-Francois, hello. We've got the Conga is here. Hello, Conga. We've got the Giraffe Guy. Hello, Giraffe Guy. Game it, Justin. Adolf Hitler. Hitler's here. Oh. Gilad, Skellyman. Hey, Skellyman. Hey, Gilad. Atashu. I hope I pronounced that right. I'm not even sure if I've been pronouncing that right the whole time. Is it Atashu or Atashu? And then we have Arzka. Hello, the Emerald Gamer. Of course I remember you. Of course. Thank you, Ivan. I can't pronounce your last name. I'm not even gonna try, but thank you. I appreciate the compliment. Yes, Giraffe Guide is very, very cool. Shaky Box. Hey, Shaky Box. Simon, I haven't seen you in a long time. Welcome. Arzka Skellyman said hello already. And then is there anybody? Oh, Martin Alexander, hello. And anybody else? Justin38577. My day is great. Thank you. You're here with bad memes? Okay. My day is great. Oh, you're Croatian. I am not good at Croatian names. I apologize, but I shall call you Ivan because I'm sure of that one. It might be Ivan. I don't know. I have no idea. So welcome. We're going to be playing some Polaris Sector. Again, I am not here to judge the game, although I make reference to this game all the freaking time. Just let me check one more thing here, guys. I just want to be sure. It's weird. There's no audio on this main screen. Actually, I'm not getting any audio at all. Let me reload the game. Hold on. Something's wrong. Something is wrong. Something is terribly, terribly wrong. Well, maybe not terribly wrong, but something's wrong. Okay, so that's working. I just can't hear it. Oh, I know why. You'll laugh. I had my headset off. Okay, let's try this again. Yay! There we go. There's audio. Okay, woohoo! Very nice. Yeah, you guys can hear the sound. I had my headset off. Whoopsies! Okay, so yeah, again, we're just gonna play today. Today is about having fun. I'm gonna explain as much as I can in the best way I can. There is some complexity to this game, and like I said, that's probably the reason people kind of overlooked this game, or people tried it and they're like, oh, way too complex. And it got mixed reviews, and if you look at most of the reviews on Steam, and I'm really critical of the reviews of this on Steam, because most of the reviews on Steam are, this doesn't work, or how come it doesn't have that? And most of the reviews, you could say, it does have that, you just have to look for it. Right, so we're gonna pick a galaxy here. So here's our choices. We've got elliptical. Yeah, I'm not big on the galaxies where we get kind of clumped in with everybody. I do like segmented is okay. Rectangular is the day after tomorrow and giving lower. What? Okay, just checking chat. So and then regular, rectangular. No, I like the spiral galaxies because sometimes. So with the spiral galaxies, for races, if we pick 8 or 9 races, at least 4 of the races will end up in the center and the rest will end up on the spirals. I do like starting in the spirals because we're kind of out by ourselves. I like that a lot. I like it a lot. And might even restart a couple times until we actually get a start where we're actually on the tip of the spiral. I like the C type. That's nice. Now, often what happens is there's a few systems in between, like right about here, so that you can connect this way, but it's way more defendable. And this is not an easy game by any means. Like, it's not easy at all. Odds are we're probably going to lose. We're going to be streaming this for at least, I don't know, many hours today, many hours today, and we might even have to continue it another day, depending on how well we do. We're going to play a normal because, trust me, that's hard enough. Let's not go that big. We're going to do about 400 stars. Now, tunnel density determines, on average, how many different space lanes there are in between systems. So if you pick 1.75, you almost have 2 space lanes per system. I like to go a little bit lower than that, again, making it a little bit more defendable. So around 1.25. That way you do find a few odd systems that have multiple lines going in. And the 3D shape just determines, you know, how 3-dimensional the map is. All right, let's go. Looking forward to see me lose in the first 30 minutes. It depends on where we start. So now, you guys, this is where you guys get to participate already. Which race are we going to play? So we've got the angry cat people. These guys are pretty good traders. They have a little higher morale for their people. They're pretty good at espionage. And most of all, they're very aggressive. They're a very militaristic race. Their fleet upkeep cost is 30% less. So that's their bonus. And I would love to read all these because the write-ups on these races are hilarious. Their writers are amazing. But anyway, I'm not going to read them all or maybe I'll read the one that we're going to play. Then we have the Aryans. The Aryans are an aquatic race. They have some bonuses to general happiness. They have alien assimilation bonus, which allows them to, of course, assimilate other races very quickly. Then they are also an aquatic race, which means they can colonize water worlds a little bit easier. And they're pretty generic overall, but their ships are pretty symmetrical, which are really nice. But yeah, and trust me, as we get to play, you'll be like, oh, I wish the ships were symmetrical. Most ships are not symmetrical. Then we have the drills. These guys are all about they're just dumb militaristic. They have like -6 to their research speed or 15% worse, which is pretty substantial in a game like this. Trust me, research is tough. And then their fleet cost is a little bit lower. They have a high population growth, so they breed like bunnies. As a matter of fact, it says here there are 4 drill genders, and whether they breed in circles or by alternating determines the gender of the offspring. Their young are headed over at birth to be cared for by the community, a process which their parents themselves do not participate. They mate quickly and mindlessly, which is why there are so many of them. These write-ups are just amazing. Whoever their writer was just incredible. And they have very low alien assimilation and very low espionage. And then we'll go on to the Gavakins. These guys, again, are kind of a military race. Like, they're very hostile when you find them on the map, but they're good traders, and they have high morale, and they're birds. They're birds. But one advantage, they do start with a heavy ion gun. Whether or not you have the power to actually put these on one of the ships is questionable. But I'm not really interested in playing the Gavakins. I think they also have no, they don't have symmetrical ships. The Logans, I've played a lot, or I played probably the most of the Logans. The Logans are kind of like this mutated, radiated pirate race. As a matter of fact, the pirates you find in the game are Logans in as well, and their ships are totally non-symmetrical. Fun to play. Hello, beep beep. Hello, Seaman Zekan. Hello. Anybody else that I missed? Hold on, let's just go up here just a little bit. Twindo, Dias, hello. All right, anyway, Navy 3001. All right, welcome everybody, welcome. So the Logans, and they have a bonus that allows them to colonize radioactive worlds, which is a huge advantage because other races, like it takes a while to actually get the technology to take over radioactive worlds, and these guys start with that technology, which is really, really nice. Then we have the Magellans. These are the Cylons. Or the Cylons, like as in Master of Orion Cylons. These are the most intelligent race in the galaxy. They get a bonus to their research speed, 15% better, which is, trust me, really, really, really good. They have a lower production speed, which means their factories are worse. They're really good at assimilating aliens, very low population growth, and they kind of look like Avatar. They look like the guys from Avatar. They look very cool and very cute, very, very cute. They do start with a Stargate module as well, which is, again, costs a lot of, it takes a lot of time to build Stargates and stuff. I've never played them. I don't even know what their ships look like, to be honest with you. Then we have the dirty, filthy Hoonums. I'm not going to play the Unums, but I will say they're good at espionage, good at mining, not so good at population growth, terrible traders. Really? I would have thought they'd be better traders. And they do start with a better engine, but I refuse to play humans because it just doesn't serve, it doesn't fit me. Maybe I'm not human. Maybe I'm an alien. Then we have the Vagalars. These are space koalas. Lovely looking creatures. I've never played these guys before. I'm open to it. They have a really high production speed. Their fleet costs a little bit more. Research speed is pretty good. Mining efficiency is terrible. Population growth, morale -2. So they're how resistant your race is to invasion and xenophobia. Interesting. Alien assimilation is okay, and terrible at espionage. I never use espionage anyway. Biological alloys. Synthesized, I've never read this, so synthesizing alloys inside artificial organisms and the raw materials that give off waste are used in metallurgical and chemical industries. The results are flexible, highly elastic, refractory allows with high, I have no idea what that means. I guess we'll have to figure it out, but anyway, so there's the Vagalars. Then we have the Urgans. Again, I haven't played these guys. I'm really interested in playing the Urgans. So I even put it in the thumbnail. I am interested in playing the Urgans, the Vagalars. Urgans are, they have a little bit better population growth. They're not so good at alien assimilation. Everything else is kind of the same. They are an aquatic race, so they can colonize water worlds, but they don't get any bonuses or anything for them. But they do start with a couple things that are really interesting. So they start with Armed Special Purpose Turret, which is a larger turret that allows you to put more guns on it, so more guns. Then they start with a boson gun, which is a really interesting gun design. It does low damage at first, and then it absorbs the energy of the ships it destroys until it gets tougher and tougher and tougher and tougher. Really interesting, whether or not you start with enough technology to actually use it on one of your ships. Like, you need the enormous amounts of power. So now I asked the question, what race would you like me to play? I'm open to anything except for humans, no humans, and I'd like to not play Logans today because I've probably played Logans the most. I haven't played a lot of this game, but so we can pick between the Sharatar, the kitty cats, the aquatic guys, the drills, mindless dummies that have lots of guns, Gavakins, which are kind of angry birds with high morale. And they start with a heavier gun. Then we have the Magellans, who are kind of the most intelligent in the universe. Then we have Vagalars, who are the space koalas, probably all have chlamydia too. And then the Urgans, who have some really interesting big guns. I'm really interested to give these guys a shot. All right, so we have a lot of people, Gavakins. Okay, hold on. I should have done a straw poll. Lots of people for Urgan. Urgan. Drills. Ooh, yeah, no, you can't just say drills over and over and over and think you're getting multiple votes. Urgan. Okay, I think we're gonna go Urgan. I'm excited to try the Urgan because, well, look at they're like, they have bison eyes. Their eyes are really far apart, and what a terrible smile. I like them. They look kind of cool. So they're lizard people. So I'm gonna read part of this. I'm just gonna read the little bit, the prelogue or whatever it is. The Urgans are a proud and capricious race of intelligent reptiles from the planet Daka would have been better. Cold-blooded in every sense of the word. They avoid open confrontations in favor of unexpected blows aimed at their enemies' weak points. Urgans are impossible negotiators due to their incurable tendency to see xenophobia in everything. Of course, if they were really looking for xenophobes, the best place to check would be the mirror. I'm not going to read all this, but I mean, the write-ups are generally really funny. Urgan bodies are lean with practically no fat to speak of, can sometimes seem fragile, though that is not the case. Their dense bones hold up their whatever. All right, let's go. Let's actually play. All right, let's go. Otherwise, we're going to waste all our time just reading this stuff. They can lay up to 1,000 eggs. That's interesting. About 1/10 of which survive. All right, let's play. Whoop, whoop. All right, yes. I'm down to Gavkin's Arians. I do like I've never played the Arians. Sorry, I have touched the Arians, and I've noticed that their ships are really symmetrical, which I really enjoyed because most races don't have symmetrical ships. So let's go over the interface here. This is a real-time game. It is not turn-based. However, there is a zillion options that allow you to auto-pause the game when certain things happen. This is one of the complaints I saw on the reviews. It's like, the game doesn't pause when this happens, or the game doesn't pause when this happens. Well, yeah, you can just about set any auto pause function you want. It's crazy. So I think people just didn't look at this or something. I don't know. I like the default settings. We might adjust it later on if it becomes important. So yeah, but it is a real-time game. You'll notice it says 1. So we would, if I hit the go button, we're actually going to move at 1 day at a time. So it would go 28, 29, 30, 31. But we can adjust that up to 20 days at a time, which makes years go by really, really, really quickly. For now, we're going to play at 1 until you guys sort of get the gist of this. Then we have our resources. So this is the total amount of positive or negative resources we are producing per turn. This is empire-wide. So every planet will produce a certain amount of resources. For example, we've got gravitonium, which is an extremely rare material used in all high-tech devices, especially those related to warp technology, force fields, fuel cells, anti-grav engines. But because this is so rare, we're producing 1.21 per turn, and it goes into our pool on this side, or per day? I'm not sure if it's per day or per month. I think it's per day. I could be, no, it can't be per day, otherwise it would go up really fast. I think it's per month. But anyway, so yeah, gravitonium is something that we try to look for right away because it is such a rare material. Where did we start, by the way? Oh yes, perfect. We're actually on one of the spiral arms. Oh, fantastic. Then, of course, we have radium, rare material, unique properties to create extremely durable, lightweight constructions, most commonly spaceship hulls, especially for smaller ships. So depending on what kind of ships you make, or build, or whatever, we'll use different varying amounts of these metal. A very common resource, of course, it's just metal. And then we have organics, you know, like organics, whatever. It's, again, pretty rare. It's all over the universe. And then plutonium is actually pretty common as well. Plutonium used for ship engines, generators, and weapons. And then food. Food's very important in this game, although pretty easy to manage overall. So right now we're producing an extra 136k per turn, so 136,000 per month or whatever. And of course we start with 150k. So let's take a quick look at our starting planet. So we are located in Alfurg. Who wants to be named after our home system? Dun dun dun. Oh, you're leaving? Yay for symmetrical ships. I'm not sure if we have symmetrical ships in this race or not. I don't think they're totally symmetrical, but I don't think they're too terrible. Particle fleet. Not really like particle fleeted. Well, I guess it's a little bit. The combat's a little particle fleetish, so yeah, we'll get there. And then, all right, Skellyman, you're it. Skellyman. And I'm gonna call this home. Skellyman home. Did I spell that right? sorry, beep beep, sorry. Skellyman, the Skellyman home system, excellent. And let's take a look at our planet. It is an Earth-like planet. Right now we have 110,000 population. Available is 51,500. So you need population to build everything in the game. So I can't build a factory unless I've got 2,000 population available, for example. So this is our home planet. Our home planet has some default stuff. It has a production value of minus 5.6%. So even if we build factories, our factories are going to operate at minus 5.6% on this planet. We get a bonus to science here, which is nice. And we get a bonus to food production here as well. So the planet, so every planet can sustain or support so many buildings. This is one of the things that's kind of confusing. So if you have a lot of factories, you're not going to be able to build very many farms because factories eats up all of that organic space, right? And then if you have a lot of farms, you're not going to be able to build as many factories. Now, to harvest the minerals that we have explored on the planet, you have to build certain buildings like the gravimetric plant, which is where we're getting our gravimetric resource, and the radium plant, the metallurgical plant, the organic plant, and the radiochemical plant. So we have one of each of those. That's where all of our resource income is coming from. Then of course our food produces food. Food production for farms produce food. Then we have our colonial module, which produces a little bit of food and a little bit of production. And then our factories strictly produce production, of course, and that affects how quickly we build ships and stuff like that. And then our orbital shipyard, you have to have an orbital shipyard to build anything other than battle stations and fighters. And then the research centers produce research, so some planets are better than others. For example, this planet has a research bonus of 13%. So each research center normally produces 1 per research center. We have 4 here, plus a 13% equals 4.52. Pretty straightforward. The reason I'm explaining all this is because there are many people that never experience this game, and I think it's worth talking about. And because people haven't experienced much of it, I think we should go over some of the basics. So this planet, your starting planet, is full up. You can't build anything else. So as you can see here, we built 4 production buildings, we built 5 resource buildings, etc., etc., etc. Now, there's a lot of benefits in building planets specific to certain roles. For example, having strictly production planets or strictly agricultural planets, but we'll get there. All right, so we're going to start off and we're going to start building our first colony ship. Let's take a look at the ship designer. This is where this game, I think, starts to really shine. So as you can see, we've got 4 different classes or sizes of ships that we can build right away. Deluks, where can I purchase asteroid pieces midstream? Asteroid pieces? What? What? I don't understand. I don't understand. Oh, I don't know if I can name our moons. We'll take a look at that. So this is our fighter class, and of course it comes with some default types, or default pre-built type for each type of class that we have here. So we have our X fighter, which only has 1 level. Some ships have multiple levels, and it has an ion gun and plasma missiles. Plasma missiles are better against smaller targets like fighters and stuff like that, whereas the ion gun is sort of our heavier weapon. And then of course you can see that we've got various other things, nuclear reactors and some engines in here, and that's it for the fighters. The fighters are small little ships that you put on carriers, of course. And then we have our corvette, which is sort of our combat class. It doesn't really serve too many roles. It's a small combat class ship. It is actually the smallest combat ship class you can have except for the fighters. And you start off with a couple pre-built designs. We have our carrier class, which has a few ion guns on top of it. Notice these are turret mounts. They have 360-degree view, some ion guns and some plasma missiles, a nuclear reactor, and of course the hangars for the fighters, some munition supply, which helps supply missiles to the plasma missile launchers, and some fuel tanks. You need to have fuel tanks to travel between systems, etc. And then there's a strike corvette default design, etc. The battle satellite, which is basically a battle station. These can be loaded up into freighters and moved to other systems as well. So if you build battle stations at your home system, you actually can transport them to some of your other systems that are not prepared. Like say if I have a agricultural system or something, and they're not really set up to build ships in space, we can actually transport these elsewhere. And of course, battle stations can have up to 3 levels. There isn't a pre-built design. We're going to build one pretty quick here. I'm just sort of going over what we start with. Then the freighter, which is what we're going to be using a lot of at the beginning. Freighter is a fairly large hull, actually larger than the Corvette, can carry a lot of stuff, but it doesn't have as many hard points for weapons. It only has 4 small hard points, whereas the Corvettes have 4 medium and 1 large hard point. Very, very nice. And then it has 3 levels, this sucker. So it's got a level 4. Oh, let's take a look at the colonizer, for example. Colonizer the default colonizer doesn't have any weapons on it because you dismantle the colonizer when you enter the planet. When you hit the planet you're colonizing. Has lots of reactors and some engines, and of course the colonization module. It is beneficial to add more than 1 colonization module to your colonizer, as well as more fuel tanks, because sometimes you're too far away from the systems that you want to colonize. Now, let's just take a look around us. Sorry if I'm talking too fast. I just want to get through sort of the introduction here first. Before I actually look around us, we're going to take a quick look at research. There's a lot to talk about here. Research is this is probably the most complex research system I have ever seen in a game like this, and that's why I love it. It's so good, and it makes so much sense. So this is, we are producing a total of 4.52 science, and that is divided up between fundamental science and applied sciences. As a matter of fact, we have it set at 50%. We can change that at any time. So your fundamental science will open up fields of study. So if, for example, if we want to work on xenobiology, which is a field of study, we would go all the way over here and we'd go biology 100%. Notice how biology gets moved up to the top. And if we wanted to work on the actual results of a study, for example, a complex design. This is a field of study. Within that field of study, there is different technologies that are actually usable, like atmospheric dome, which allows us to colonize desert planets and stuff like that, and the repair module, as well as a number of other technologies that we already have. These are already researched, and some that are still locked. So if I wanted to work on the stuff within complex design, I can actually focus more on applied sciences, and that'll actually, so you'll notice so it wants to get automation done really quickly here. So even the 10% towards fundamental science, it wants to open up automation, which is another field of study. But then closely after that, we should see atmospheric dome and repair module. If you keep this on at 50-50, it's going to take a very long time, but this will essentially research everything in this massive list of stuff, because every one of these fields of study also has many objects within those fields of study that you can research. The research tree is ginormous. It's huge. It's just massive. But anyway, so coming back to this, yeah. So this game is complex, But once you understand it, it's actually not so bad. It's really not that bad. So at the beginning, we start with 3 fields of study. We've got complex design, nanotechnology, and thermonuclear synthesis. And within those fields of study, we've got atmospheric dome, repair module. Nanotechnology has interceptor and missile traps, and thermonuclear synthesis has dual TRE. Now you'll notice down here there is locked potential research. So what it means is that these research areas require another field of study in order to start. So right now we have thermonuclear synthesis as a field of study, but we don't have plasma, we don't have superconductors, we don't have field theory, fast computers, island stability. So it needs a lot more stuff in order for us to work on it. Now, if we want to focus our technology, our research, we can actually click on anything in the game or any one of these and actually specifically research. So a good one to research right away is atmospheric dome. So if we want to focus all of our efforts, all 4.52%, or 4.52 on atmospheric dome, we can actually set that as a priority, and it's going to put everything it can in whatever ratio it needs to do to get atmospheric dome as quickly as possible. Notice it'll take 19 years and 10 months to work on that. And of course, it's got a search function. So if you're looking for reactors, for example, reactors, you can find all of the different reactors in the game, and then you can go after each, whatever one you want, right? And of course, you can click on them and get more information, etc. So I hope you guys kind of got that, and notice it actually turned off nanotechnology and thermonuclear synthesis so that we could go after atmospheric dome as quickly as possible. I don't know if that's the way we'll go. Let's take a look at our surrounding areas. We'll leave it on atmospheric dome right now. Oh, there's also other types of research. There is special research. You know what? I'll be honest with you. I've earned these types of research points, but I haven't actually run into something where I need to use them. I think we use these for special projects. And you can get these from very unique planets that have that particular resource. Okay, let's take a look at where we are. What's the name of our moons? Okay, I don't think we can name our moons because they have to be colonized. These aren't moons anyway. This is a contaminated planet. It's another planet within the system. And then we have another planetoid within our system. And both of these would require atmospheric. This one would require atmospheric dome. I'm not even sure what kind of planet. It's just a planetoid. And then we have another one. Now these planets don't have any special resources on them. You can tell right away. So I don't think I would ever colonize these. I don't think, unless I make them like industrial planets or something like that. What we need to find is more Earth-like or ocean-like planets right at the beginning. Otherwise, and these are only found in certain types of stars. For example, there's different types of stars. Star spectral class G is a G-type star ranging in color from white for more luminous types like the sun to only very slightly yellow for less massive and luminous G-type main sequence stars, such as a star about whatever. These stars have the highest probability of hosting an Earth-like and oceanic planet. So I really want to make sure that we get to these systems and see if there's any Earth-like planets, because Earth-like planets are, of course, the bomb, the best. Hold on, I can't say that word, beep beep. I'm not even gonna try. Hold on, I gotta try. Lutra microscopic silicovolcanic conoesis? I did okay, I think. Okay, so now of course we're gonna try and find those planets. So we're gonna head towards Zeta Pisces with our scout fleet. Oh, let's take a quick look at our scout ship just so you guys know what we're flying with. So this is our scout ship. Mr. Scout Ship, no, I just want to take a look at it. I actually don't want to change the design. Yeah, we can take a look at it. So the Scout Ship has, of course, some thermonuclear rocket engines. Actually, let's go into the ship designer so you guys can get a better idea of how to do this. So we only get to choose between a finite amount of things at the beginning because we don't have much stuff. Of course, we have our turret. These are 360 sort of pod turrets. They can shoot 360 points around the 360 degrees around the ship. There's the ion guns, which is kind of a heavier gun, fires a little bit slower, and it's crap. Honestly, all the starting guns are kind of crap, but the ion gun, it is what it is. And of course, to place it, you just go bloop like that, right? And then we have our laser guns, which are faster firing, a little bit better at dealing with fighters. However, it has a very, very short range. Very, very short range. And all the weapons on these pods look the same, unless you have front firing or core mounted or center mounted or spinal mounted weapons, right? So because they're always in a little 360-degree thing. And then we have the plasma missiles, which is again is good at destroying smaller ships like fighters and stuff like that. And then let's moving on. We have our engines. There's only one engine type to start off with. That's a thermonuclear rocket engine, which is terrible. The TRE, it's a terrible engine, but you know, we got to do what we got to do. Generators, nuclear reactor, again, terrible. That's all these guys here. You need to make sure that you've got a surplus or at least balanced in power to actually finalize the production of a ship. Then we have armor. There's different types of armor you get during the game. You start off with titanium, pretty straightforward. Shields, we have no shield systems available to us. And then there's standard fuel tanks. You need to have fuel tanks on your ships. Often I refit my scout right away to have more fuel tanks and to have the solar energy converter. That way you can actually sit in a system and absorb the solar rays and build up your fuel reserve. So if you run out of fuel, you can use a solar energy converter to get your fuel back. And it works with any star type too, which is kind of nice. And then of course, another thing I often put on these starter ships is a refueling module, because they actually get free fuel from stars and they can refuel things like colonizers and stuff like that. But I'm not going to refit them right now. I just wanted to show you what ship that we're working with. And it has some containers on it, so we can actually pick up some special crates and stuff. All right, here we go. We're ready to play. Scout is a freighter. Yeah, the Scout is a freighter. It absolutely is. It has a container in it to carry lots of stuff, and it has lots of fuel. So it has 30,000 fuel. It moves at a speed of 5.4. So we're going to set its destination to Zeta Pisces, and we'll go see what's there. Now, this is a real-time game, so, you know, you can start and away you go. And we're going to speed it up as time goes on. I just wanted to give you guys the scale that we're working at here. So right now, I guess it's moving at 3 days per tick or something. We're observing a large number of hyperspace tunnel outlets in the Zeta Pisces system. A system like that could be strategically crucial even without any development of planets. Given the amount of space it controls, we better get a military satellite over here to establish strong defense. So as I said at the beginning, there's not a lot of systems that will have multiple tunnels like this, so this is kind of a unique system in a lot of ways. As far as planets here, if there's a gas giant, we can't colonize it, but our goal is to get to Ansha. And you'll notice here we've actually used some of our fuel, and we can look at, if you look down at the bottom, it tells you how long it would take us to get to Ansha and how much fuel it would require to get there. That becomes more important as time goes on, but it will give you a warning if you don't have enough fuel to actually get back to your home system. Ansha. Your explorers sent back word that they found a planet in Ansha system that seemed very similar to our home planet. Our colonists have a great time setting up a new settlement there. So let's take a look. And it's got an oceanic. I would have much preferred an Earth-like, and it also has the capability of doing research here, and it does have some organics there as well. That's sort of typical of all of these types of planets. So it has 18 units of organics. That means we could build 9 organic plants, because I think an organic plant can produce 2 each. But now this is another thing, and I refer to this all the time, is the way that I guess I won't talk about it too much until we actually get to that point, but we can plan our colonization with a specific governor for agricultural, innovation, or research, industrialization, focusing on minerals or organics and stuff like that, or balanced all around, so it'll try to make the planet self-sufficient or focus on the minerals on the planet. Now, if we choose micromanagement, I'm going to show you something cool. So now colonization is planned. We don't even have to build the colonization ship. It'll automatically do that for us, which is really, really nice. We can build the colony ships beforehand, whatever, so they're ready. But this is actually a really nice feature. We just click on colonize and away we go. So we're going to do micromanagement so I can show you some of those features with that. All right, so let's go see if we can find another system. So that branch kind of broke off there. Let's go. So there's another Nashira. Looks like while usually orbited by hot, acidic, or desert planets, such stars can sometimes have oceanic or Earth-like, so that's a good one to go to. Or we could head for Theta Pisces. I think we're gonna sort of head back to, I don't know if there's a faster way to get to Nashira. Let's go to Epsilon. No, it is no longer early access. It's definitely out of early access now. I don't think it ever went into early access, to be honest with you. I could be wrong on that. I did feature it on the channel once upon a time, a long time ago on Crash Test Indie, but that was a while ago. And I meant to come back to it and play more of it, but I never had the time, right? So I figured I'd stream some today because I want to make the time to play this game because it's so good. We're gonna head up to full. There was nothing at Epsilon Pisces. We're going to speed it up already a little bit so that goes a little bit faster. You'll notice we are already building our colonizer. 7 years to build it. So this is a grand scale game. Like, you're going to go through hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of years to play a full game. So this one, this one has a radiation-resistant planet, or a radiation planet. It is, but it does have some materials on it. It's got radium, organics, and plutonium, but we can't actually colonize this planet until we get a specific type of atmospheric dome, not the one we're researching. The one we're researching is a little bit different. Let's go to Theta Pisces. Once upon a time, there was a little pie. What? Sorry if I'm missing your messages, guys. I'm focused here. Okay, so we're at Theta Pisces. Let's take a look. There is another oceanic. We will colonize this one as well. We're going to set it for micromanagement, and it has the same thing as the other oceanic planet. Let's head. What kind of system is this? Expect mostly desert. Okay, so this one will possibly have a colonizable planet as well. Something interesting. Oh, yes. So there's something interesting in Corolli's system that we should take a closer look at. So there is a cluster of asteroid. Asteroid clusters offer a chance to find valuable resources and even learn something new and unique. You'll need a ship with a container transport module if you want to develop them, though. So unfortunately, our ship does have a container on it, so we can actually go explore. We found a small crystal of gravitonium. So 193 gravitonium. That's fantastic. As I said, that is a rare material. Let's head to Hara. Oh, you're not that late. Honestly, we just started. I just finished explaining the mechanics of the game, or some of the mechanics of the game. Some I can't explain until we get there, like combat and stuff. So, and it's probably going to be a while before we get into combat because we kind of started in a nice little isolated spot, which is awesome. So Hera has a volcanic, which requires seismo-resistant atmospheric dome and a couple of gas gianty things. So let's head to Gamma Canis. Also, there's an interesting picture. What? Let me just check something. Can you deplete the resources of a planet? No, you cannot. As far as I know, I don't think so. Maybe they do go down over time. I've never actually looked. That's something actually to take a look. We found another oceanic planet. I'm kind of disappointed with all these oceanics. We need an Earth-like. Oceanics, now, to colonize an oceanic, because we're not an aquatic race, we have to build floating platforms that can house people before we can start building the structures that we want on it. So that's why I'm a little perturbed by that, but I mean, hey, it's better than nothing. At least we're finding they're easier to colonize than other systems, for sure. So we're going to head back to Merzan. Lazaric? Sorry, did I say something else? Lazaric. Yes, I mean Lazaric. What did I say? Did I say Lazaric? I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. I will do it again. Merzum. Merzum is, let's see what we have here. So we might have chosen poorly on our initial research. I was kind of hoping that we'd find some desert planets. Okay, so possibly not enough fuel to get back to own space. Leave Merzum and start heading towards Sirius anyway. No, we're gonna head back and fuel up. And house our colonizers. So you'll notice it added multiple colonizers to the queue because we set multiple planets, of course, to be colonized. Let's go. Beautiful, and it auto pauses at certain points. Again, you can change all of that. It's totally customizable. Probably one of the most customizable games ever. I can't wait until you guys see how you colonize planets. It's great. Oh, he's talking about your profile pic. Sorry, I only catch bits and pieces of chat because I have to actually turn my head to do that. So we've got refueled. Let's head to Gamma Pisces. Go take a look at that planet. Ooh, there is an anomaly in Gamma Pisces systems our explorers are calling a wormhole. It's a distortion in space time that's something like hyper tunnels between stars. Space-time that's something like Space-time that's something like hyper tunnels between stars. Pardon me, though space is much more compressed. If our theories hold true, any ship equipped with a hyperdrive should be able to enter an object like that, just as it would any hyperspace tunnel, and exit almost instantaneously at another star. Unfortunately, unlike normal tunnels, there's no way to know where the wormhole ends up. The anomaly is also unstable, meaning that there's theoretically possible for the tunnel to collapse on top of and destroy the ship as soon as it enters. So wormholes somewhere, I don't know if there's any wormholes that give you a way back easily, but wormholes generally, as far as my experience is, wormholes are one way. So if I send the ship through the wormhole, there's a chance he's never getting home. So I'm not going to do that. Not with this ship anyway. Sending a colony ship is not a terrible idea with that device that you can get fuel from stars and stuff, because then you can colonize another whole area of the galaxy and hope that you eventually, so basically forming a splinter colony. So this can't be colonized, nothing here. And then we've got a frozen planet. So this one requires atmospheric dome, and it does have metal, organics, and plutonium, which is nice. So we'll grab that as soon as we get atmospheric dome for sure. I'm allergic to cats. What? Wormhole, yes. What's the difference between cat and people? Is there an answer to that question? Are you asking? Are you asking, or do you have an answer? Because cats have 4 legs. They're very furry. They're not that bright, but I love them. They're so cute. Delta didn't have anything. Then Nashira. Ooh, Nashira is volcanic, and it has a lot. Ooh, it has gravitonium. Ooh, we want that planet. But it requires seismo-resistant atmospheric dome, something we don't have right now. Let's head to Kaitan, or Kaitane. Yeah, it's basically a one-way ticket to the other side of the galaxy. Exactly. Kaitane. There is radiation resistant. Man, we are getting a lot of radiation resistant planets and seismo resistant planets. Can I actually make it there? I can. Excellent. So this one, I'm heading down to I hope we find some planets down here. Oh, it looks like there's some yellow stars and stuff that we might be able to find some Earth lakes, but it's gonna be, this is a long leg. How long is this leg? 3957 fuel. That's not bad. Like, I'm concerned about our colonization ships. Our colonization ships have 12,000 fuel, I believe. So, metal, this is another radiation-resistant planet. Can we make it to Situla? We can. Planned colonization complete. So our colony ships actually will automatically launch, load up colonists, and then head to our pre-designated planets that we want to colonize, which is really, really nice. So I'm going to show you guys a really awesome feature, probably one of the best features of this game, and something I always compare other 4X to, because no other 4X has done this properly, whereas this one did. So if we want to build some buildings, I set it to micromanagement, so there is no governor here. We're going to build some new buildings. Now, for a oceanic planet, we want to build floating platforms. Each one will provide us with 1,000 population. So it's good to build, and we start with 1,000 population available. So we want to build at least 3 of these to start. So that'll give us 4,000 people available. So we're going to build 3 of those right away. I'm getting to the thing that I think is awesome. Just hold tight. Then we're going to build a couple factories. Each factory requires 2,000 population to produce 1 production point. So we're going to build 2 factories to use up those 4,000 people that we're going to get on the planet from building the floating platforms. And then we're going to build, I think we'll build another couple floating platforms. We'll build another floating platforms. Floating platforms. That'll give us another 4,000 population. We'll build 2 more factories. I want to do this in stages because I want to have the factories built after the floating platforms so that our next floating I can't say this. The platforms are easier to build and then we do more factories, right? So new building factory. We're going to build 2 of those after that. And then we'll probably need some defense. We're going to start getting some unrest because we have a lot of people here. So we're going to build some new ground units. We're going to build some police. I haven't seen ground combat. I have no idea what it looks like. We'll build 5,000 police officers. That sounds about right to control things here. And then we're going to go after that. I'm pretty happy this planet I am pretty happy to set this planet as whatever. But what's interesting, because we have multiple oceanic planets coming up here, what we can do now is add a new template. This is so awesome. I wish other games did this. So we're going to add a new template and we're going to call this Oceanic template. Oceanic. So now we've got a template for Oceanic, which all we got to do is land on the planet and we can hit the Oceanic template and it's automatically going to build this for our Oceanic planets right at the beginning. Isn't that great? This is probably one of the best features of the game. So we can set that up for an Earth-like planet, or a desert planet. So, and then after that, I'm just going to have it as a governor, whatever governor I choose. But yeah, isn't that great? So this is kind of our default, what I'd like it to build right at the very beginning. This is a great tool. Just fantastic. Okay, so there, you got the idea there. But something like, we were playing Star Drive the other day, and I was talking about it because it's such a great feature. Why don't other games have that? So amazing. Fancy, yes. I mispronounce things all the time, especially when I'm talking really fast. When I'm really excited about something, I talk faster and faster and faster. So I tend to make some pronunciation mistakes. I want to mispronounce pronunciation just because. Oh, damn it. Oh, there is a desert planet here, so we'll be able to get atmospheric domes and grab that. Can I make it any further? Yes, I can. Beautiful. See if we can make it to this yellow planet. What's that? Another frozen planet with some materials on it. Let's try to get to Capella. Capella has a desert planet. It's good, lots of desert planets. We are researching how far away now. We're only 9 years away from atmospheric domes, so that's good. Can we make it here? No. Okay, so we have to head back and get some fuel. Let's go refuel. We're gonna head back home. Beautiful. Maybe we'll speed it up even a little bit more. I like 4 to 6 is usually a good number. And combat is also real time, using the exact same technique, so you can pause or set it whatever speed you want your combat. The combat's great. I like the combat. I think it's so good. It's so funny when I see people criticize it. I think it's so good. Okay, so we are all refueled. We're building a lot of colony ships. Another in 3 years. Let's go. You know what? I'm gonna refit the ship now. We've done some initial exploration. We need to refit our scout ship to be able to go further and longer. So let's go. We started a scout version 1, so let's work on that one. So I do like my scouts to have some basic weaponry. I like to have at least some ion guns on it and a couple lasers. I'm not going to do missiles because we'd have to build some munitions depots on the ship. So we've got a couple lasers. Again, laser short range, fast firing. Ion guns a little bit heavier damage, but slower firing. So we're going to do deck 1. Now, let's see. Actually, these are very symmetrical ships. These are very symmetrical. Yay, very nice. So engines, we're going to add a couple more engines. So this guy's... Now, the more weight we add to the ship, the slower the ship's going to go too. Oh, we can't actually fit any more of these engines in here. So it's not perfectly symmetrical, because I can fit an extra engine in on this side. Oh, I see what the difference is. So if I... Oh, no. It's not actually perfectly symmetrical. So we can fit one more engine there. Can we fit any more engines on the bottom level? No. So you can only put the engines in the purple, right? Now, I would really like to add to this ship. So armor shields is fine. And then I'd really like to add... We've got enough containers on here. I'd like to add a solar energy converter. That will, of course, refuel the ship using starlight. And also, I'd like to add a refueling module. I might rename the ship to be a fuel transport because we're adding the refueling module. And then we're going to add... Now, no, look at our power balance. Minus 74,400. So, yeah, we definitely need some more power for the ship to be able to run those two things. I'm going to move these containers. Where, I don't know yet. Let's get the fuel in here. So 30,000 fuel is fine because we can replenish that pretty easily. What we really need now is... generators. So we're gonna add a whole crap ton of generators. I wonder, make a difference if I do? No, it won't make a difference. So we're just gonna try and keep it balanced on either side. Whether or not that'll work well or not, I guess we'll find out. So each one of these provides how much? I'm not sure. Hold on, how much are they? 3,000 power. So we have a lot of power too. And notice as I add these, it's adding weight to the ship. So it's making it so that it travels more slowly. So our speed's down to 3.91. Even though we added the extra engines, we're only 21,000 to go. Can I actually fit 3 if I do it that way? I can. Excellent. So we'll do another 3 on this side. Then I've got enough room to add that extra fuel on the other one. Only one more reactor and we're good to go. So I'll just add that on here, and I like the 30,000 fuel, so I'm gonna replace that fuel tank. Doesn't matter where. Okay, and infrared scanners. You would think, oh, that's good for a scout, but all the infrared scanner, as far as I know, is good for detecting fighters in combat. I don't think it does much else on the grand strategy map, but I'm pretty sure, but it does affect your combat, because you can't see fighters until they're right on top of you. That will improve the range at which you see them. So I need another reactor because I added those containers again. I don't want a colonization, don't want a scouting module. Will allow us to see more stuff on the strategic map, but I'm not going to add that to our scout. Strangely. Bomb bay module allows us to bomb. Passenger module allows us to move people from one planet to another. Landing module is for troops to land on a planet, and then there is the subversive module, transporting and landing special forces. I've never used it. I've never had special forces, or used special forces anyway. I'm sure we can build them. All right. Okay, I'm not answering that question. Beep beep. This is a family channel. Try to keep it family. Yes, I borked my power. So let's go fix that. All right, add another. Isn't this cool? I think it's such a great game. I don't know. And I'm going to rename this as a. Can I read? Here we go. We're going to rename this after you guys, of course, because I'd like to do that. this is going to be the we're gonna call it beep 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 beep, the beep beep fuel transport. The beep beep fuel transport. There we go. Excellent. And we're gonna go back, and we're going to upgrade our current scout with that design. So we go to the planet, and we go to upgrade, and we can turn our current freighter that has scout stuff on it to the beep beep fuel transport. Yeah. Family friendly beep beep. And I want that to build. I'll build that after the 2 colonizers. I'm totally fine. I'd rather get those colonies up first. There we go. On with business. So how long until that research is done? 6 more years. No problem. We'll keep it. We'll go a little bit faster here. No words? None. Great game. I think this is one of the best. One of the best, and I haven't played it to its ultimate completion. Like I said, I haven't played enough of it, but I played enough to know that I really like it. Ooh, we got automation because automation was so close to being done, and that 10% towards fundamental science actually finished off automation. Automation will allow us to build frigates, which are a much larger class than the corvettes. It's a combat vessel. Enhanced tungsten armor. We can't actually build this stuff. We actually have to focus the applied science to get this stuff. Gravity resonant tank, which is a smaller version of the fuel tank. Hangar with repair facilities, of course, that will repair fighters and stuff. Medium armed turret. That allows us to build larger turrets. And I think we already have a large turret available to us, I believe. Well, we haven't even looked at that. Medium pylon, which is a... I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I think that's a weapon. I'm not sure. And a military base, which is a building that you put on your planets that help with defense and control over the civilians. So excellent. We got that, and I'll have 5 more years. Name your first attack ship King of War. Maybe. You have to be here. You have to be here for me to name something after you. So look at how fast our years are going by now. Isn't that nice? 8 months, 7 months, 6 months. Colonizer just about ready. Oh, hold on. Oh, we finished our scout. Oh, didn't we? Hold on. Didn't we, hold on. Something went wrong there. Did I not actually do the upgrade? Oh, no, we don't want to upgrade. Maybe we upgraded the wrong thing. I don't know. So we want the scout to go to a beep beep transport. Upgrade. Oh, weird. I must have, maybe not. I didn't click on it or something. How long is that going to take? That's going to take a long time. 17 years to upgrade that scout to a beep beep transport. So notice the colonists you have to, if you're doing it manually, make sure that you board your colonists before you leave manually, or you won't actually colonize a planet. But if you've got it on automated, it does it all for you. So notice it'll grab it, got the 1,000 colonists, and away it goes. Yay! Off to Theta Pisces. This will extend our scouting range, of course, grabbing these planets, and it's on micromanagement. So once again, all we got to do is go, dude, oceanic, done, build. Now it'll automatically build our little preset thing for oceanic planets. Isn't that nice? So nice. You tried to give me $2 in Super Chat, but it didn't work. Really? I don't know. Maybe it doesn't work in Canada. Either way, thank you for the thought. Thank you for the thought. I don't know why it didn't work. That's weird. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it just doesn't work. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You don't have to give me money. Don't give me money. Someday, maybe on Twitch when I have 100,000 views or something. Maybe. Someday. Okay, atmospheric dome is done. Perfect. So now it defaults back to the 50-50. So we would eventually get xenobio. Eventually we'd research everything at 50-50, but I like to focus my research. So automation. We can go for the big ship, which is not a bad design. I'd really like to work on power systems because I believe these guys have, for example, the corvettes. Let's go to the straight corvette. If we want to make use of their special gun that we got, that we have access to using this race, which is the, what's it called again? The boson gun. This sounds really fun. I'm really excited to try this gun. Like I said, it sucks up the energy of ships it destroys, and it becomes more and more powerful. So, but to use this gun, which is a big gun, it fits right here, it would cost us, power balance, 21,000. So we need to have another 21,000 power on the ship. There's no room for that. We need a better way to generate power. And it's the same with our, we can't build it on a freighter. The only, we can build it on a battle station. Hold on, let's go back. We can build on a battle satellite. Let's just, we're going to call this, our first battle satellite, we're going to call it the Conga satellite. Conga battle satellite. Conga battle station, I like that better. The Conga battle station. Conga class. Conga battle station. So, for example, if we put a couple of those boson guns on here, this only has, oh, it does have 3 levels. That's 200,000 power to put it on a battle station. There's no way we could fit, and oh, it's all awkward spaces too. There's no way we'd be able to fit enough generators on this thing to produce that much. Yeah, look at that. Each generator only produces 3,000, so we need better power production. So let's maybe think about that for our next research project. I don't know. I think the next power unit is the thermonuclear reactor, which means we're going to need subatomic particles, the field to study subatomic particles. So, and that would be physics, or we can just go like this and set as priority. There we go. So subatomic particles in 13 years. Let's do that. Perfect. Don't give me money. Okay. And hey, I will keep don't put ad block on. Ad block is one of those things that is going to kill YouTube and everything else. I don't mind for web pages because some of the web pages are terrible. But if you want to support your favorite guys, even before you think about you know, things like Patreon and stuff like that, you know, even just taking off your ad block or whitelisting them is a really nice way to do it. It helps me pay for some of the things that I have for YouTube. Do I make money? No. We did our taxes recently. I lost money on YouTube. I lost a lot of money on YouTube. The lovely Lisa is quite unhappy about that, so. I mean, if you need to have ad, I totally understand people that need ad block on. I totally get it. I get it. But at the same time, it's like, oh, you know, it's all I have. It's all I have. Okay, so we've got our next oceanic planet. Now, when it's done with this list of stuff that I have it set out to do, it is going to pause it and let me know. So that's always nice too. Oh, the websites with ads, especially the ones, the websites that have ads that pop up and start playing music and stuff. Oh, I hate those. Or it's like, hi, I'm Joe Blow from Joe Blow Industries, and I'd like to talk to you about making money on the internet, or something like that. I hate those so much. If you're gonna have ad block, have it for that. Oh my god, those are the worst. Or they just start playing music. So you'll be sitting in class or at work or something, and you're just flipping through web pages or whatever on your iPad or something, and it starts playing something. Oh, I hate that. I hate it. Or on your laptop. Oh, that drives me crazy. Yeah, the blinking ads with sound, they're the worst. Okay, so yeah, we just gotta wait some time. Our planets are busy building stuff, and oh, speaking of, now subatomic particles is done, but we have the atmospheric dome, so we can start doing some more colony ships. So now we have the technology to even start doing the focus research on thermonuclear reactor. This is going to take a long time at the beginning, but it should start to get better. And mostly we're working on applied science in thermonuclear and subatomic. So we're going to get some stuff before that. We're going to get the dual TRE, which is a better engine. We're going to get the camouflage module, which allows us to fly in enemy space without being detected, which is nice. The paired laser, which is way better than the regular laser. It's twice as good. Then the ion engine. I don't remember what the ion engine does. And then the thermonuclear reactor in 421 years. But we're going to get some stuff before that. And of course, it's going to continue working on some other stuff too. But I really want the better power system. So now that we have atmospheric domes, let's go. So we can colonize our desert planets. We're gonna start it off. I think I'll do our desert planets as balanced. So actually, you know what? I'm gonna do it as micromanagement. Just like with the oceanic planets, with planets that require domes and stuff, you have to build the domes before you can build the structures. So we can't build factories until we build the domes for people to live in. So it's kind of that same kind of pain in the butt thing. So unexplored. Okay, so was there anything in Hara? Oh, Hara had a volcanic. We can't do volcanic yet. Then we have Epsilon. Well, it's, you know, colonize. The only thing we have to watch out for is food production, which we can deal with as it comes. We're gonna micromanage this one. This is a frozen planet, but it's got some good materials here. Then let's see, we've got Nashira. Oh yes. So these are research points are required to advance in some of the applied sciences, force fields, bacteria, engineering, and anti-gravitation. They are generated at planetary research institutes. So this is a special type of research point that you need for specific things. So we definitely want to get seismo-resistant atmospheric dome. Maybe we want to get that sooner. Hold on, how much size? Hold on, its size. Actually, that's not too bad. We'd have to get eco-geology, complex design. We've got complex design. We'd have to get plasma alloying. We'll do this after we get our engines, because we definitely want that as well. Exit, please. Exit. Why is it not exiting? Oh, right. There we go. Perfect. Definitely want that planet, because that's got the special research points. And nothing there. Was there anything else? This would be a nice refueling post, or this would be a nice refueling post, but we need the radiation-resistant atmospheric dome. We might not be able to get our current colonizer design to come this far, because this is quite a distance. Oh, there's a frozen planet here. Even just for refueling, even though it doesn't have a lot of materials, we will make this micromanagement, because we're going to set up something specific. Why would you want anti-gravitation? Don't you want gravitation module instead? Is there something in research that's anti-gravitation? Probably. I don't know. Maybe, maybe sometimes you just want to float. So now we have our beep fuel transport ready to go. Now, like I said, this guy can refuel itself, so we can go for long distance voyages. I want to see, because we're probably going to have to redesign our colony ship to get that kind of distance. We'll see. It'll give me a warning, but I think we're going to take a look more up here, because these will be easier to colonize for now, and we've got some nice yellow stars here. So let's hit the Sirius. Let's go. Nice. So this guy will be able to refuel itself, so we can actually go way out here if we want. Also, my... should be red, not blue. Okay. Oh, your exclamation points. Just to, pound that point in, right? It's got to be red. Ooh, we've got multiple things here. So we've got small deposit of radium. Cool, 190. Sometimes you can find techs and all sorts of... see, we found a tech. Golden plaque of Prioni found and deciphered. Technology acquired. Enhanced tungsten armor. Oh, that's nice. We've got some bonus armor. Hey, that's kind of cool. Awesome. Or bonus armor technology. So that doesn't automatically get applied. We actually have to, of course, apply it to a ship design. Another desert plan colonization, even if only for fuel. Micromanagement for now, because we're going to set up another thing like... Actually, we could probably... No, we have to set up a different one from the ocean, because the ocean is floating platforms, where these will be atmospheric domes. All right, and this is Altarf. Ooh, another one. Sure, I'll take it. Micromanagement. Done. And... so just be sure that we are actually building those colony ships. Oh, I forgot to name planets. Oh, you guys probably reminded me. King of 984, you're going to be this system. Hold on, close. So this is King of 984 Oceanic. Whoops. 984 Oceanic. There we go. I like that. Excellent. And then we've got Gamma Canis, which we're going to name. We've already got a conga thing. Let's name this Ivan. Oh, I have to name it your last name, because I can't pronounce it. And I can't do the little accents on it, but Mastijazic. Is that right? Mastijazic? It probably doesn't get pronounced like that, but it's also an oceanic world. Excellent. Perfect. And that's the only... Okay, perfect. Done. Let's also check... Oh, it didn't rename... Oh, hold on. Where's our home system? Okay, that's Skellyman. Okay, perfect. We got one more to do. Let's rename this one. Let's call this Lazarek. You never get named? Well, guess what? You're getting named. You have to talk in chat to get names. Lazarek. This is also an oceanic system. Perfect. It's good to keep track of which system is what. Right now, I'm going to set them as balanced. But eventually we're going to maybe give them specific tasks. Oceanic planets are okay for food planets, but we have to get something else to be able to grow food. Same with the planets that require atmospheric domes. So let's check out, what was that, Altarf? Ooh, Altarf. Okay, that's good. We got that set up. Ooh, we found some more goodies. I love goodies. So this is going to be radioactive concentrate. Ooh, 1095 of plutonium. Perfect. And we also get partially damaged computer of Prioni. Nanotechnology +8. So that gave us 8 research points to nanotechnology, wherever that is. Nanotechnology. So we got 8 points put into interceptor, medium pylon, and missile traps, split evenly. Isn't that nice? So that's great. Was there anything in the system? No, but there is a planet that requires radiation-resistant atmospheric dome, but that would give us research points, but that's a ways from now. Cursa. Yes, you got a planet. Cursa can be colonized. Nope. Ooh, we're out of fuel, but... it's telling us that we won't have enough fuel to get back, but we can replenish our fuel just from the sun. So we can go ahead and over-explore. Ooh, we found our first Earth-like! Yes! All right. So Earth-like, I'm going to plan colonization. We're going to start it off as balanced. I don't need to micromanage these, because balanced does a pretty good job with Earth-likes, although it never builds a factory first. So what we can do is... you know what? We're going to do micromanage anyway and just start it. It always starts off with something other than a factory. But this planet does have a penalty to radium. 21.8%. Wow. But the Earth-like planets always have sort of a balance of everything. They're actually great planets. Of course, they're Earth-like, right? And of course, you can get big populations. You don't have to build atmospheric domes. You don't have to build floating platforms. Yes, it's too far away right now, but as soon as they colonize some of these desert planets, so it's saying no ship designed for planned colonization at Yed Posterior. But as soon as we colonize some of these desert planets in here, we should be fine. Then we'll have the fuel to do it. So away we go. On to Kaid. Another frozen planet. We will take that as well. We'll go micromanagement. We will colonize the frozen planets and the desert planets in the exact same way as soon as we get one actually down. Colonization killed. Yeah, it's too far away. That's fine. Good. I'm going to stream for probably at least 2, if not 3 more hours. At least. Depends on how long my voice lasts. If I stop talking so much, it'll last much longer. But I don't know. I'm really excited. And I talk more when I'm really excited. Colonizing everything we can. Another frozen planet. Ooh, the problem is I'm probably going to make Yed Posterior, the Earth-like there, into a agriculture planet, because building food at these planets, we can't build any food at the frozen and desert planets right now, because we need something else to be able to do that. So we're going to have to build an agriculture planet for sure. Solm. Ooh, a super Earth. We need radiation-resistant atmospheric dome for that. But hey, there's... radium, which is rare, and we've also got research points there, so that's something to consider. And how much fuel do we have left? Only 8,000, so can we make it all the way back here? No, we can make it back to Cursa, and then he can just sit and refuel himself, which is nice. Very, very nice. Are all of these oceanic planets? Yeah, okay, so all we've colonized right now is oceanic planets. Where is Skellyman? Oh, hold on. We have another... Hold on. Oh, no. Oh, balls. We did colonize a desert planet already. Okay, so we're gonna set up our template for these types of planets. I want them... So we have to build atmospheric domes in the same way we did for the oceanic planet for platforms, right? So we're gonna build 3 of those. We're gonna build 2 factories. And then we're gonna build... So I could automate this, so we could set it as one of the governors, but they never build the factories right away, and it always drives me crazy. We're gonna build 4 more atmospheric domes. Same thing as the oceanic planet, but with atmospheric domes. New building, we're gonna build 2 more factories. And then we're gonna build some troops. Maybe we should have built the troops in between those 2, I'm not sure. Build new ground unit. We're gonna build some police so that people stay relatively happy. They even require organics and metal to build those. Perfect. I think that should be good. And then we're going to add that as a template. This is going to be desert. Actually, we'll just make it Atmodome. So it's good for Atmodome. It'll be good for oceanic planets as well. Generic oceanic planets. Or not oceanic, frozen planets, that's what I mean. And away we go, done. Perfect. And we need to rename this planet. This is going to be... Oh, hey, Dutch, how's it going? How's it going, Dutch? Okay, you're gonna... Okay. You just got here, though. I'm gonna name this one... Game met Justin. Hold on, let me make sure I spelled that right. Game met Justin. There we go. Game met Justin, and this is going to be a desert class. Yes. It's good to leave the little notes on there. That's just, it's so much easier to keep track of it over time. All right, away we go. Beautiful. We're starting to get some planets going. And they're all going to have at least 4 factories to start, which will give them, it'll allow them to build the rest of their stuff very, very quickly. Now, I can take away some of those factories later if we want to add some food production or more research at these planets or something. Planned colonization, we got that already. Fleets at Cursa. So now, our little fuel transport, our little scout, notice he only has 718 fuel, but watch when we go here. Yes, he's actually gaining fuel, so he's getting fuel from the sun. Isn't that nice? I'm glad you're here, Dutch. Glad to see you, buddy. Did I spell it right? Oh, I spelled it wrong. Okay, hold on. I knew I was going to misspell something today. Oh, I actually didn't. Oh! I didn't rename the system. I renamed the planets. Sorry. So, game met Justin. I like the capitals in there. You can argue if you want. And I will change the planet. We could name the planet something different, but whoops. There we go. Whoops. And there we go. Damn it! I guess it... Okay, there we go. Perfect. I'm not going to rename the planets. I just mostly want the systems because I can see the systems from the strategic map. You have not enough... Hold on, I'm trying to translate that, the amazing code. You have not enough atmospheric domes? Oh, did I not? For the... Hold on, let's check that out. Because that's important. Let's be sure that I got this right. Let's go to our... No, it's right. Because you start off with 1,000 people from your landing pod. So that's 3 plus 1,000 we start with. And then another 4 for the 2 factories. Because 2,000 per factory and then 1,000 for every atmospheric dome. We start with 1,000 right at the beginning. We're fine. That's good. Yes, but thank you. If you see something like that, definitely bring that up. For sure. Because I tend to make mistakes like that. Planned colonization at Iota Pisces. This is another frozen planet. So this is we're going to use our template for that. Atmo Dome. No, don't be sorry. No, please bring stuff like that up. If I screw up, it's important that you let me know. And I'm actually going to change these ones now from micromanagement to balanced. This one is going to be... the amazing code, just because I appreciate info like that. I don't want you to feel like you can't talk and bring things up because I think that's important. So I have to spell it the way that you spelled it. The AI zing. I can't spell things at the best of times, but when people misspell words, it's even worse. The amazing code. Oh, I renamed the planet again. That's okay. Can I copy and paste that, I wonder? No, it's not going to let me. So I'm going to have to rename the system. So this is going to be balanced, and we're going to rename this here. The You know you spelled amazing wrong, right? I don't know if you know it, but you did. The amazing code, and this is a frozen planet, and I'm going to make sure that we go back to our desert planet and set this as balanced as well. They can't build food here, but they will, on balance, they will they will build any of the mineral plants that we can build, like for the metal, the organics and stuff. They'll also build an orbital station as well, which is important if we want to build any ships from these systems. And I like to have kind of well-balanced factory systems. You can focus certain planets on just building ships and stuff like that, but I like a little bit more well-balanced approach in case we get attacked by pirates, at least at the beginning, and then later on maybe start to focus on new production technology, camouflage modules. So, technology complex that absorbs a wide range of radiation emitted by ships, making it invisible to most scanners and detection devices. The stronger the masking effect, the less energy is used by the ship equipment. This module is suited when scouting foreign territory. I have used these before, they work great. Yeah, they work great. Unless planets have a scanner on them, you can pretty much, or ships have a scanner on them, you can, drive right by them without them even knowing, which is fan-freaking-tastic. So let's check out Achernar. It's maize as in corn. Oh, maize as in corn. That makes sense. Amazing. Got it. But doesn't that mean that you misspell while you misspell? If I spelled it correctly, then I'd be misspelling his misspelling. I don't know. I'm confused. Seismo resistant, but it also has research points and gravitonium. Ooh, we should after this we're going for seismo resistant and radiation resistant domes because I think it's going to be worthwhile this game. We're not finding any more Earth-like planets, which is unfortunate. Botine. Desert planet, we'll take that, even if only as a fuel stop. We're going to set that as micromanagement. And then... Oh! That's fine. They'll eventually get there once they start building smart colony ships. Perfect. I can't pronounce that. Ukalai? Ukalhai. Does another desert planet? Sure, we'll take it. We'll take them all. But we're definitely going to be converting. We're going to make our new planet at Yed, when it finally gets colonized, as a agriculture planet, because we're not going to be able to support the food needs of all these planets that can't grow their own food at all. Oh, I should have gone for gamma serpents, whatever. Yep, okay, it's fine. Only talked about how Deluks makes a lot of mistakes and doesn't realize about it. So what, actually, if I make mistakes, let me know. So if you see something that I've done wrong, does changing policies make the type of building built change? No. So if they've already got factories and platforms or whatever there for if we've already built a whole bunch of farms there, they won't go back and delete them. And that's good and bad, because if, say, later on in the game we want to change Yed Posterior into an industrial planet, it won't delete all the farms that we've built here already and then replace them with factories, nor will it upgrade those factories to newer technology. So that's where the game, at least I don't think so. There might be a switch for that. There might be an option for that, but I'm not entirely sure. So it's good and bad, because I don't want them to actually remove the things that I placed down, but at the same time, it'd be nice for them to retool their own planets. You know what I mean? There might be an option for it. I'll have to take a look. Hasn't been that big of a concern because I haven't made it that far in the game yet. So we've got another exhaustive dwarf. We can actually colonize this one with research points. Perfect. We're gonna micromanage that sector. And let's head to Gamma. Yeah, that's fine. Close and continue. I do make a lot of mistakes. You know, part of playing games, especially, you know, when you're new to them, is making mistakes. And when you're streaming, it's even more fun to make mistakes. It drives people crazy. Apply this one, micromanagement. Hello, nurse. Hey, PJS 27188. Model 3271. Not enough fuel, so I guess we're gonna have to sit and refuel. How's our colonizers coming? Our colonizers probably don't move that fast. We are building them, right? Let's just be sure. No. Skellyman home over here. What? Oh, Skellyman home right here, sorry. They are building them. We might... They're not coming along very fast. We're doing a lot of scouting. That's why it's taking a lot of time. Yes, yes, yes. Stop telling me that. Stop telling me our colonizer ships can't reach them without building the colonies before the area up to Gamma Serpine. So Planetaro are done their police. So they're done building their queue now. So King of 984 is all done their queue. So you notice they have 4 factories, 8 floating platforms, and it's done. So now we can actually set this as balanced, so they build the rest of the mineral deposits and, of course, any research stations or whatever. But they've got a nice, good foundation now. Isn't that nice? I love it. So we'll exit, and it'll automatically move on to something else in a second here. Oh, it won't start building anything until it has enough population now to move on to something else. So yeah, isn't that nice? I love it. It's great. You're eating. Well, what are you eating? Thanks for the explanation. Throwback to Chrome Hotel. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. You know, I like to try and explain things so that everybody's on board, but then people jump in halfway through and it's, I don't know. Plan colonization complete for Situla. So we're gonna go in here. We're going to add our template for Atmodome, build that, and we're gonna leave you on as balanced, so it'll start building stuff after that. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, we got some exploring to do down south too. How's our scout ship? Is it ready to go again? 6,000 fuel. Yeah. Let's go check out Sadachia. We'll say Sadachia, and the B is silent. Nothing there. Lots of good planets here, but we don't have the tech to check them out. Oh, new engine developed. Oh, this is important, actually. New engine developed. We got the dual TRE engine. This is actually a great little engine. Actually, the better way to look at it is in the ship designer. If we go to freighter and we go to their engines. Oh, let's check out, maybe we can modify our fuel transport, for example. So let's make a version 2 of the fuel transport. So these engines replace these ones. They have 2 of them attached to each other. They require less power and they're more powerful, but they take up the whole spot here. So we could go like so. Nice little upgrade, actually. So we can see, hold on. Before we do that, let's take a look and see what our speed was beforehand and afterwards. And I think they use less power too. So speed is 3.55. So after adding the dual TREs, they take up less space too. Not that it matters for these engines. Actually, kind of does, because we can stick one here. Oh yes, this should dramatically improve the speed of this scout transport. And I'm sorry if I'm not doing perfectly symmetrical. I'm sort of trying to get it done quickly. There we go. So this actually makes it so that we can take out one of our reactors as well, and our speed is up to 3.79. It's not a dramatic change, but it's pretty good, and it allows us to it'll be a cheaper ship overall, because I think it'll be a cheaper ship because I think those dual TREs are cheaper. Actually, they're about the same price if you consider 2 thermal nuclear rockets are about the same as 1 dual TRE. They take quite a bit longer to build. Actually, they are cheaper. It requires about the same gravitonium, a little bit less, quite a bit less radium or plutonium, quite a bit less metal. Yeah, so it is more efficient for sure. Perfect. Okay, so now we've got a new design for Scout. Actually, you know what? Maybe we'll build another Scout to start heading south. They do have some weapons on them too, so if necessary, they can kind of do some defending, although they don't have very big weapons on them at all. So we'll build another the Beep Beep Fuel Transport version 2. How long is it going to take to build that? 28 years. That ain't bad. That's not bad at all, actually. Perfect. And away we go. I've had about 100 people watching one of my streams before. That's about the top end. You know what? And I actually don't mind that, because I think getting lots and lots of people on stream would just be too confusing. Like, I wouldn't be able to keep track of anybody. And I like to be able to talk to you guys, right? I wouldn't be able to talk to anybody with thousands of people on a stream. At least right now, that's what I like. So we've got another Earth-like. I'm gonna leave. This is great, by the way. It's got a penalty, huge penalty to gravitonium. But we're gonna put this on as balanced for now. This might end up being an industrial planet. Although the Earth-likes are probably better for balanced or agriculture. For now, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so let's head up to Anka. At least we have 3 Earth-likes now. Very nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, it gets to a point where you can't talk to people, and you know what? Eventually I may get there. Hey, that'd be. I mean, I can't really complain if we become more popular. I guess that's all right. But at the same time, it's like, you know, I wouldn't be able to really talk to anybody anymore, and that would kind of suck. Or sometimes what happens is that the big streamer will talk to one person, then everybody gets pissed off that streamer isn't talking to other people, right? So it becomes this thing where you just can't talk to anybody. It sucks. New ship design. Yeah, that's fine. Close and continue. So we've got a couple more colony ships coming out here from Skellyman. Everything's named right now. Ooh, yes. Perfect. Was there anything at Hara? I don't remember. Hold on. Hara had, the volcanic. Okay, so planet building, please. Okay, this planet is done now building my queue. So I'm going to put it on balanced. There we go. So I can build some research. And notice, oh yeah, you can actually see the, you can see the little soldiers down here. Cool, and they consume, they consume some materials over time, so you don't want to build too much. Interesting. Interesting. So even after they're built, they consume. There's a maintenance cost for them. Cool. We are going to build attack ships, but I'm kind of waiting to get that next research, the one that we're looking for. Where is it here? The thermonuclear reactor, which is gonna be a while. Besides, we're gonna get some paired lasers, ion engines, and stuff like that before that. We don't really have much for research going on because I've got all my planets queued to do factories and stuff first. As soon as once they go on to doing balance, they will eventually start to build research and stuff like that as well. So we've got another colony ship coming in. It's better to focus on production and research right now, I think, is the best way to do it. So this one, we're going to do our Q. Atmospheric dome. Perfect. Okay, excellent. And we'll put it on balanced as well. Might as well do that at the same time. Perfect. Done. So that we're going to rename this guy. This shall be henceforth known as... No, that's going to be... Well, I haven't even found another race, so there's nothing to fight with. We could run into pirates and stuff, but no, there has not been a battle yet. I'm glad, because we're not ready. This is going to be Dutch. Dutch the Guy system. We're going to call it double... Hold on. Double Dutch... I can't spell today. Dutch Dan. Double Dutch Dan. There we go. Perfect. Double Dutch Dan. This is a desert system. I think your name's Dan, right? I'm pretty sure your name was Dan. If I'm wrong, I'll change it. It would let me give you $500 in super chat. Don't do that. Don't give me any money. Don't give me any money. It just encourages my bad behavior. People start giving me money, I might get delusions of grandeur or something. You don't want that. You don't want that at all. Don't give me any money. Nope. I thought about... Actually, the lovely Lisa has been trying to talk me into setting up a Patreon. And I'm going to call it... I said, fine, but I'm going to call it the Do Not Donate to My Patreon page. Ooh, resource consumption exceeds metals. So we're actually starting to use a lot more metals than we're producing as maintenance for our ships and our people. Like our police, right? Our police and stuff are using that. So, what we can do to solve that problem is right away we can maybe focus on one of our oceanic planets. We'll just, we'll force them their next build, or we could, maybe we're building too many police. Because the police are eating up a lot of the metal and organics, but these oceanic planets produce a lot of organics. So maybe their next build should be, how much is it for an organic plant? Population 1,000, so we'll build one more floating platform and one organics plant, and that will solve the organics dilemma. And maybe with our oceanic plant, what's it called? Our Earth-like. Maybe we'll get an early metal plant on that planet too. It's not too bad right now. We have 14.8k worth. So they're done. Police. This is our oceanic, and we're gonna do the same thing here. We're gonna do one more floating platform. And we're gonna do an organics plant as well. Organic plant build, and we're gonna set this as balanced. And we're gonna rename the system to. Oh no, this is fine. No, that's fine. No, that's good. It's all right. Why do I have it enabled if I don't want money? Why not? I mean, I've got everything enabled on YouTube that's there. I suppose I could turn it off. I mean, but whatever. Nobody has ever donated to me, so it hasn't, you know, I don't even think about it, but I could certainly turn it off. If you think it's important for me to turn it off, I will turn it off. But I'm telling you that you don't need to donate to me. I just don't want people to donate to me for no reason. I'll feel guilty, and then you'll have higher expectations of me, and then, yeah. So we just got the, what did we just get? We got, I'm totally not paying attention now. Oh, the amazing code! You fixed your name! Oh, congratulations! I'm not fixing the names of the planets, so sorry. Hold on, Dan or Dutch. What's your name, Dutch? Did I screw that up? How old am I? I'm old enough. I'm old enough. I'm not that old, but I'm not too old. I'm not. Hold on, that doesn't make sense. You get the idea of what I'm saying. Dutch. Okay, good. Okay, perfect. Planned colonization. Altarf. We're going to do the thing here, and maybe what I'm gonna do is I'm going to adjust our Atmo dome. Can I remove things? Hold on. I think I can. No. So, but what I can do So I'm just going to remove 1 police. I don't think we need the full 5,000. Oh, and then I can resave it. Right? Add new templates. Yes, that'll work. So we'll name this Atmodome 2. Because I think we're just building too many police. Way too many police. If you don't build police or any kind of military on your planets... Oh. Yeah, we got the 2 options there. That's fine. If you don't build any police or any kind of military on your planets, what ends up happening is you start to get civil unrest, which means you're going to have to... Oh, I didn't even talk about this part. Yeah, you can actually... there's initiative for planets, too. I don't know if it... I think you can open up more over time as you get more techs and stuff, but you can institute population control, which forces your planet not to grow any more population, which is important once your planet reaches a certain size. Austere foodstuffs control policy limits the amount of food that the planet uses, reducing consumption by 2, but also affects production of buildings by 3 times. Utopia, all the benefits for production planet, reducing general discontent when this so reducing unhappiness, curtail work days, so make them so they work less, but you get less production. Augmented work day, they work more, but it makes them much more unhappy. And then extra bonus project. So if we have extra bonus projects, we can put that into production points. Extra bonus project directly converts precious resources into production points. So it would consume gravitonium and radium and put it directly into our general production, which is kind of neat. Yeah, I forgot about that part. And I think you can open up more as time goes on. You may or may not be close. Amazing. The amazing code. How's that for an answer? Oh, I gotta rename the planet. This shall henceforth be named... Oh, it's not Dan, but it rhymes nicely. Okay. All right, you're very nice. A lot of other people would yell at me for that. Invalid username. I'm just making sure you spelled it right. Username, yes. Invalid username. And this is a desert planet. Perfect. I should be naming the planets themselves because we could technically colonize more than 1 planet per system, right? Oh, I think our scout is probably ready to go. I'm gonna keep heading out, right? Till we find... Oh, yeah, that's fine. Until we find another race, too. So we're gonna keep looking for more ocean... or, Earth-like planets, and then who knows? Ooh. Oh, here we go! Our observers detected artificial activity in Zeta Lupus system. It looks like we've come across an intelligent alien civilization. So now we have to decide if we should make contact, and if so, in what manner? How strong are they? Are they behind us in their development, or are we the stragglers? Are they warlike or peaceful? Is it even possible to communicate with them? That's what we'll have to find out. So we have found... Who are they? We have found another colony, or another civilization, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, I'm gonna drink some coffee. One sec. Planets missing population to build more places. What? Just name the systems. No point in naming each. Yeah, I'm gonna name the systems. Yeah, it'd just take too long to name all the individual planets. I think that's my opinion, and you're right. All right, so let's head out and see who these guys are. Dun dun dun. Oh, we never looked at this system either. Ooh, there's another oceanic there. Okay, so they took off. They left. So they left before we got here. But I will take this oceanic planet for sure. Micromanagement. And nothing here that we can colonize without some radiation resistant stuff. And I doubt they're at this system, but I want to check out this system pardon me, before they go. Yes. That's fine. Oh, excellent. Explore. Found a working computer, so we got automation plus 20, so that'll go into our automation research. Very nice. Speed up that eventually. Frigate is definitely on my list of things to get as soon as possible. We might even divert to frigate now for a while. Oh, I don't know. What's the right choice, guys? Because it's still going to take a really long time for thermonuclear reactor until we get some more, till we get some planets building research places. But I don't think frigate is going to take any less time. It requires a lot of math. Yeah, so we'll keep going down the path we're going. We're getting more engines and other stuff too. So yeah, I think we'll just continue down our path right now. We need to get that power system up, or better power modules. Gamma had nothing on it. Yeah, nothing there. Perfect. Hello, Tinderstick. Welcome. Welcome. Gilad, no, I haven't played Soda Dungeon. I'm just so busy. I'm gonna get to it. I've got it installed, ready to go. I just haven't tried it. You know, I should just do it on stream. That's what I should do. Okay, nothing here. Exhausted dwarf. We can colonize these exhausted dwarves and stuff, but why would we do it if there's nothing there, right? That guy, he was quite a ways from home, so I bet you they've colonized Boss. I bet you Boss. No, there's nobody here. So he was kind of a stray scout ship. Interesting. And he totally took off. He's like, he saw us and he's like, oh, these guys do not look friendly, and he took off. Was there anything there I could colonize? No. Epsilon, nothing to colonize. Let's keep going. Acellus Primus. Oh, there's something here to capture though. Ooh, Oceanic. We will try and get that. I don't know if we might have to build a different type of colonization ship to get up here. We'll see. As a matter of fact, let's hold on. Let's grab the goodies that are here because there's some kind of special something. Ooh, oh, this is a good one. Hold on. Let me drink some coffee here first. I can feel my voice start to go. I'm gonna try and hold out for at least another hour and a half. Yes, I know they can't build any more domes and stuff because they need more population. They will gain population over time. Legends, they can build domes and they can build floating structures without any more population. If I remember correctly, you might be right on that. Let's check that in a second. Legends tell of an ancient race called the Prioni, one that commanded technology capable of storing massive objects in small, lightweight warp containers by placing enormous strain on the space-time continuum. Some even believe that those warp containers, instead of storing objects, are actually some kind of portal into a pocket universe. Whatever the case may be, nobody knows for sure until now. Because we found a warp container, there was also some kind of artifact with it that looks like a key covered in Prioni runes. A rough translation reads, "For the force seal this abyss chained keeps a great chariot illuminated by the dark power of the stars." The abyss is the warp container. That chariot seems to be a powerful spaceship, and the force seals are locked for these keys. Well, we'll have to unlock them to open the container. In any case, that chariot is worth it. All we have to do is find the other keys. Man, I just can't talk today. I don't know, usually I'm pretty good at these, but Anyway, so we found one of 4 pieces of an ancient Prion ship, which is, so somewhere scattered throughout the galaxy, there is going to be 4 of these. And if we combine them into one thing, we get a special unit or a special technology. And I think this case, it's a ship. So because our ship has a cargo bay on it, we can merge these 2 together and then throw this in the cargo bay and we can bring it back home. Isn't that nice? Oh, very nice. So yeah, we have to find 4 of those. Even you can do... If you need math, I can do it for you. Well, I don't really need math because it kind of works it all out for me. I just click on buttons. I just got too lazy to click on buttons. Okay, let's check to see... Somebody was saying that these planets will not continue to grow and have more available unless... just curious. Yes. So that's only 100. So I think you're right. I think we need to change the way that we're doing things because they won't start to build anything else without any more floating platforms. They can't build any more floating platforms without more floating platforms, or without more people, which they need floating platforms for. So let's adjust. We're gonna have to adjust everything here. That changes everything, folks. Thank you for pointing that out. Yes. So we're gonna remove 1 factory from every one of the queues. Is what we're going to do. Destroy that one. And let's remove 1 place too, because that's getting a little costly. Destroy. So it's going to take a second here. Good call, though. Good call, because that would have been really embarrassing after like 1,000 years. But we've got to... Yeah, this guy, they need to destroy 1 factory. So I guess we're going with a 3-factory system. I guess the Oceanic isn't a big deal because they don't need to build the... No, sorry, the Earth-like isn't a big deal because they don't need to build the platforms, right? So let's destroy the factory. Perfect. Perfect! Earth-like, not colonized, not colonized, not colonized, not colonized, not colonized, not colonized. Not colonized, not colonized, not colonized, not colonized. Oh, we've got a couple here that we might as well set these. Any of the ones that we can colonize, we might as well just go ahead. We are gonna have a little bit of trouble with food unless we set up. Interesting. This is a great way to go through things. Wonderful. Oh, a lot of these planets don't have materials. Oh, this one has plutonium. Sure, we'll take that. If they don't have materials, I'm not gonna bother with them. Sure. Wow, but we don't need all these planets. I mean, I guess. Okay, let's go back to our planets that we already have colonized. Make sure they're all good. Good. Good, good, good. Oceanic. These guys are good. These guys need to kill one. Good call. That would have been really embarrassing after 1,000 years. I gotta tell you. These guys are building 4 factories. Let's kill one. These guys are building, let's reduce 1 police. I'm not going to kill all the police in all the systems, just, you know, if I see them. So 2, remove 1. Perfect. Desert. As I said, this is going to take a second. 4, let's remove 1. Nope, good. Okay, I think that's it. Perfect. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I am not ready to design my first attack ship. We could technically build a battle satellite. We could build a carrier too. You know what? Having a couple carriers ready to go. The problem is we don't have a lot of power yet. So let's for sure we'll build a carrier. Carriers are good even early on because even a cheap carrier is good early on because the fighters are so good in this game. So I'm pretty happy with this design. There's really not much to do in this. Actually, the battle satellite might be more interesting. So the Conga battle station. Let's work on that. So we don't have enough power to run the boson guns yet. Let's do weapon systems first. We can do battle stations are served very well by doing lots and lots of plasma missiles. So we're going to do a heavy plasma launcher here, launching 18 missiles at a time. We're going to do another one here. You can actually see the weapon ranges by hitting this button as well. This is exactly what the weapon range would look like in the combat map. And it's probably good that we get this design, sort of a basic battle station design done right away. So paired lasers, we're going to do a couple of those. These are twice as fast as the regular laser. Do twice as much damage, essentially, but cost a little bit more power. So we're going to do laser. But their range is fairly low, so you can see why it's important to build them strategically around the station and stuff. So we're vulnerable from the southeast and the northwest, or northeast and southwest, right? So technically we could do that. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to do the rest as ions. The ions are a little bit bigger. They have a much longer range, but they fire much more slowly. So if we do 2 ions on that side, 2 ions on this side, that gives us a nice, good round range. And maybe we'll add 1 more plasma missile. I guess we can't use that one. We've got to use a small here. There, that's nice. I like that. Perfect. Hey, Dane! How's it going, Dane? Dane Jones is here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. It is the Conga class, named after, of course, Conga. So this ship doesn't need engines because it's a stationary object, right? But we do want lots of generators. But before we do generators, let's think about enhanced tungsten armor. That'll make it a little bit heavier, a little bit more expensive, but that's okay. Shields, we can't do shields. Let's do hangars. I'd like to have 2 hangars on here. I don't know if we can fit 2 hangars. We could put the hangars over here. Oh, we can't actually fit them in here. We could do 1 here and another here. Yes, that'll work. Perfect. So power is up to 11,000, or the power needs are up to 11,000. I also want an infrared scanner. That way we can see the fighters when they're coming in a little bit better. And munition system, because we have a lot of missile launchers, we need to make sure that we've got a lot of missiles. So you can see our missile load without any is 41, and we have a ton of missile launchers on here, so we're going to need at least a few of these. That gives us 191 missiles, a hangar space of 400, 4 ion guns, 41 plasma missile launchers, so we can only fire how many volleys? Like 4 volleys of plasma missiles. We almost need more of these, but 2 paired lasers. Okay, so let's get... I don't know if we'll have enough room for all of the energy this thing's going to use. That's why I wanted to get the reactors first, right? But we've already got bad guys sort of on the radar, or at least another civilization. We don't know if they're going to be bad or not, but it's good to be prepared. You're right. So let's build... just jam this thing. Oh, we're already at power balance 450. Hey, that's all right. So what else can we add to this? And maybe we'll add some more munitions in. Sure. We could even add another hangar, make this thing like just beefy with, like, oh yeah, we can just fill this thing up full of fighters, man. Fighters are really good in this game, really, really good. So extra munitions, and let's do some reactors. I think that's about good. This is gonna be an expensive battle station, and we still have to build the fighters to go in the battle station, so yeah, it's gonna be very costly. Oh, we're good. We actually, oh, wow, yeah, wow, that's great. Wow, that's fantastic. Is there anything else? Infrared, we've got our scanner. Ah, that's great. It's fantastic. We don't need to add fuel, because, yeah, we just don't need to. Perfect. You immediately love this game 5 times as much, because I... you know what? Twitch chat, we don't usually get a lot of people in Twitch chat. I don't mind. Whatever. I mean, I would like more people to watch on Twitch, because I think there's a lot more opportunity on Twitch for streaming. But whatever people... want. Yeah, I mean, you can watch on Beam too. Beam has all sorts of things that you can get from watching streams. So we're gonna build one of those at Skellyman. After we build, maybe we'll do the fuel. That's why we're waiting on our colonizers. After the BP fuel transport, we're gonna build open battle station. So we're gonna build the Conga battle station here at Skellyman. I'd like to build 2, but I don't want to build them one after another because I'd like to build some fighters. Oh, we have to design a fighter. Hold on, we have to design a fighter. Yes, yes, yes. So they're pretty simple, easy. We'll start with the, what are we gonna name this after? Back to hull selection. We're gonna do a new prototype. This is going to be named after, oh, the Pepper Nerd. The Pepper Nerd. Oh, that's a great name for a fighter. The Pepper Nerd. The Pepper Nerd fighter class. The Pepper Nerd X1. Excellent. Ah, lovely. So, weapon choices are really important for a fighter. Obviously, right? The ion gun would make it a little bit better against capital ships or carriers and stuff like that. The lasers are kind of more well-rounded, good against both, but shorter range. Shorter range and less damage, fast firing. Actually, the paired laser is a good choice to go on here. And we want it to also to be able to defend itself against other fighters, so a plasma missile in there as well is a good idea. Engines, we're going to do dual TREs. That should make it move nice and fast. What's the speed? 62.13. Excellent. Probably, what? Yeah, no, I'd like more people to watch on Twitch. To be honest with you, I'd like to build up my Twitch community as well. You know, I've really focused on YouTube, but it's nice to be a little bit more diversified. We're gonna need 2 of these, and I think we can put a scanner on this too, if I remember correctly. Ooh, enhanced tungsten, that will slow it down. How much does it slow it down? Wow, that cuts its speed in half. Whoa. That really slows down that ship, man. Enhanced tungsten armor. Does it show hit points? Yeah, hull, but it more than doubles its hit points. I don't know, I think we'll go with the slower, heavier fighters, I guess, for now. Oh, let's make sure we put that properly. And yeah, so heavy armor on these suckers. These are a bomber class. So infrared scanner. So it can detect fighters at extended ranges, and then we'll throw on the appropriate. Oh, it only needs 1 reactor. Oh no, the reactors don't provide as much power on these suckers. So 1, 2, so 3 reactors. This is a very slow fighter. Heavy fighter. This is a slow, strong fighter. Very, very slow, but it has the big paired laser, the double lasers, as well as the plasma missile. So good against, it'll be good against capital ships too, because it's got the paired laser. It's a little bit heavier hitting, but it has to get fairly close. Really good at taking out other fighters. Actually, that's probably an excellent choice. Okay, so very good. The Pepper Nerd X1. Beautiful. I'm going to rename it, actually, the B1 as a bomber class. This is a bomber class. Perfect. Beautiful. So now... Hello, Dick Dickling. Your wife watches Netflix. I can't watch Twitch, but I can YouTube. I don't know why. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's good to stream on multiple different platforms. That way, you know, people, whatever they can use or whatever they prefer, they can just jump in, right? So we're gonna build some more. We're gonna build some fighters here, and every one fighter counts as 10. So if I build 10, of course, that counts as 100 fighters, right? And I think our battle station can carry 600. Battle station can carry 600, so we need to build 60 fighters to go in there. 60 fighters, excellent. Building 60 fighters, and that will build right after the battle station. You build a fighter every 2 months approximately. It depends on the size of the fighter. Now this is going to eat up a lot of our resources, but totally worthwhile. Battle stations are a great way to defend your bases early on, and almost necessary, because if pirates come in here, they'll start taking out our orbital stations and stuff. So good, I think we're good to go. Let's go see. Can we do any more exploring here? Good. What? Well, what do you mean mothership? We don't even have a frigate class. We can't even build a mothership yet. The biggest ship we can build right now is a freighter. We can build corvettes, but corvettes are kind of small. They don't really count as a mothership. They're good, but they're an early mobile fighter base, essentially. They're only good for the fighters they can carry. We don't have any decent weapons that we can put on them yet because we don't have the power, right? No ship design. Yeah, got it. Continue. We could make a scout fighter too, like something really, really fast. That's not a bad idea. Let's see here. Desert, we will colonize this sucker. We're going to do micromanagement. Wow, we're going to have a lot of planets that are going to require extra food, so they have to rest up a bit. Okay, perfect. Yes. I know. So our new scout should be just about ready. Just about... Oh, still 7 years to go. I guess not quite ready. Let's go to our research here. 371. All of our planets should be building things now. Let's just do a quick check on that before we go any further. So this one's fine. This one's fine. I just want to... I'm checking. Yeah, see, now they're starting to build the stuff that they need. You're right. Whoever mentioned that, I don't remember who it was. We needed to kill that extra factory because they couldn't actually build anything else because they didn't have the population to do so. Perfect. Here, we're building heavy fighters. We could build another type of fighter. Let's do that too. Sure. So we could kind of balance it out and then maybe have the carriers carry the big fighter. Kind of a balance of the two. So let's do a smaller fighter. So let's do a... We'll make a copy of the Peppered Nerd. And we're going to call this guy... This guy is going to be... Ooh, Gilad the Butt! The delay between the Twitch and the YouTube stream is driving me crazy. So which one's faster? Is it YouTube faster or is YouTube faster? Gilad the Butt. Gilad the Butt. And this is going to be a scout class? No, this is a light fighter, class 1. And we're going to remove this... No, we'll keep the scanner, but we're going to take off the plasma missile and just go with another beam weapon. We'll do another... Should we do the... we could do an ion gun in here. Just a little bit different, right? Just a little bit different loadout. So it's still good on heavy ships, but it still has a paired laser, which will be good on smaller ships too because it's faster firing. And then what's more important here is go to the armor, and it just uses titanium armor, which... Oh, wow. Why is it so heavy? I guess that ion gun... No, that's not it either. What's eating up all of the speed here? Hold on. Hold the phone. Shields. No. I guess the... Oh, yeah. The extra power. So maybe we'll go with the lightest weapon possible, which I think is... hold on. Whoops. The laser is weight 8. The paired laser is only weight 10. It's double the damage, so we definitely want to use a paired laser. Paired laser. So that brings our speed to 61. And we definitely want the big engines on there. And then we'll go generators. So we'll leave the scanner on the other one. Okay, perfect. So speed 42.08. I like that. I like it. That's a nice compromise. I like that. So perfect. Done. We're gonna build some of those right away too. Oh, I will change that then. Thank you. I'm apparently not building the... I should actually delete that design. I can't delete it unless... Yes, delete that design. Perfect. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you. I always appreciate that very, very much. So now we're going to go like this, and we're going to build Peppered Nerd. We're going to build 30 of the Peppered Nerd. Actually, 40 of the Peppered Nerd. We'll only build 20 of the Scouts. Build, and then build. We're going to build 20 of the Gilad the Butts. So that's a nice actually fitting on the battle station. Perfect. Thank you for letting me know. I actually always appreciate that. Very nice. Okay, let's go. We're spending all of our time building ships. Well, I always end up doing that because I do enjoy the process. It gets way more interesting when you get into the frigates and something, you know, or the bigger ships, right? The much bigger ships. We need to find the dudes out here. So we've got enough to go down here. Perfect. Mira. I'm not always watching chat though. Just you know, if I'm making a mistake, just keep repeating it. I know it's annoying for you, but you know, I'm not always watching chat, right? Fleet composition. Okay, so these guys must. Oh yes. So there is a fleet of unknown ships up here, as well as this guy. Let's head up. Maybe we can find them. There we go. Oh, we found the chlamydia guys. Excellent. Attitude unwelcoming. Uh-oh. Post control, Holy Valgarian State. Speaking, unidentified ship. You have invaded blessed Valgarian territory. Or do you think that would sound more like, unidentified ship, you have invaded blessed Valgarian territory? Probably more like that. Unidentified ship. So we can say, we are the messengers of the great Ergon hegemony. Please do us the honor of setting up a meeting with your government and accepting some modest gifts from our home planet. Or we can suggest an exchange of embassies with the great Valgarian state, or we don't care about your post. Get your superior over here. I'll be speaking with your plenipotentiary. I can say, okay, whatever. I think we're gonna try and exchange embassies for now. The Supreme Healer of the Valgari is happy to hear such courteous speech. Urgans, we look forward to your ambassador's meeting. Continue. Perfect. So maybe we can make some friends with them. We actually, diplomacy. Audience. So there's all sorts of things you can do in diplomacy. Look at this. Crazy. So economic cooperation allows us to trade resources. It's not an automatic thing. You have to go in and actually physically trade. Military cooperation. Open borders for research ships, joint scientific base, so we could do research together with them. We could give them stuff, give them gifts, give them planets and stuff like that. We could demand planets. We could demand minerals. 50% of the minerals extracted this year. Ooh, that's bold. We ask you to hand over technology. We demand Volgar start paying reparations. 5% of the minerals. So I'm going to try and be friendly with them for now. I am a bit of a warmonger in these games, and it never serves me well. Like I always go too far. So let's start with economic cooperation. They happily accept our offer. These guys are friendly and nice. So there's also there is economics, where now we can trade for specific minerals. We can buy minerals off them. Trade contract. Oh, we can do a contract, so we trade over time. So metals, I wonder. Monthly contract amount in tons 1. So we could ask for 1 ton of metal per month in exchange for, we could give them some of our plutonium or organics. We are going to have a lot of planets with organics in exchange for 1 organics, for example. Perfect. Continue. He seems happy with that. End the conversation. Perfect. I know we are a little low on organics right now, but it is going to get better as we have all those oceanic planets. Perfect. Yeah, I'm usually a little too warmongerish when I play games like this, and then I end up dying early or something silly because of that. Yes, we're running. Oh no, we're okay for metals. What are you talking about? I don't think we have the ability to fly through their territory without permission, do we? Oh yes. That is their full list of things. Hold on, military attaché. No, I don't want to. No declaring war yet. I will. I guarantee it. I will. Open borders for research ships. Non-military intelligence exchange. Let's try that. No. Okay, so they won't. So we can't actually travel through their place without. We could build a scout with a camouflage module on it, and then we can fly through their space pretty easily. Otherwise, this is going to really upset them. So let's go back. We'll check out. Oh, I can't. I have to wait until we get some fuel. Are we done that other scout yet? We are. Scout. Okay, the other scout is done. We're going to start heading south with this guy. Let's check out this one first. Sure. Perfect. So I just got to wait until this ship is done. Excellent. And we still have 364 years before thermonuclear reactors are done. The Potatonator? If that's what you want, we can totally do that. Hold on. Yeah, I like that. I like that better. Honestly, I like that better. So the light fighter is going to be Potatonator. Is that right? Potatonator? Tor. Potatonator. Potatonator. I like that better. I like that. The Potatonator! Watch out! Here comes the Potatonators! I love it. Very, very nice. So as soon as I can get out of their space, I will. Let's go. So they probably own a lot of space in here. They're not really a problem. They're still so far away, but we are trying to colonize all this space up here, and we kind of took a break from building colony ships there for a minute while we built our other scout. Perfect. We are down here already. Let's see what we have here. So, cannot be colonized. Does have research points there, but that's okay. Let's head to Gamma Ariga. Ooh, stuff. I love stuff. Small crystal of gravitonium. 121 gravitonium. Which is wonderful because gravitonium is super rare. We're starting to, we need to get those Earth-like planets. I don't think we've even colonized one of those Earth-like planets quite yet. This would make a good refueling post. Because I don't think, well, okay, we've got a refueling post there. Let's make sure that we colonize this one. It doesn't have, it only has organics, but whatever. We'll just leave this one as balanced. That's fine. That's fine. Perfectly fine. Like I said, the balanced approach is okay, except sometimes they don't build factories first, and that always annoys me. Let's go here. Kill the koalas. We will kill the koalas. Like, there isn't a doubt in my mind. Ooh, an Earth-like! Oh, fantastic. I'm gonna keep these as balanced as well, or actually cancel, plan, micromanage, because I think we could set up an Earth-like. No, I'm going to keep these as balanced for now, because they will start to, yeah. Ooh, minus 8% production, minus 6% radium. That's fine. Okay, perfect. We've got another Earth-like coming, so that's that 4 Earth-likes. Not one of them has been colonized quite yet. I think our first one's going to be yet posterior. There is big ships in this game. Like, you can build some really big ships. What? Another Earth-like. Oh, fantastic. We'll go balance with this one, too. Oh, this is going to be a nice area. Oh, wonderful. And as long as there's nobody in this little corner, like, we're going to be pretty safe over here. This is going to be great. Good news. Very nice. So these will I might even set these planets up as innovation so that they focus on research. We'll see how that goes, just because we're already down to 98.4K per month of food. We might start to run into some food problems, and if so, we can always go in and maybe just manually build some farms too. Everybody's like, kill him, kill him. We don't have any ships, guys. You forgot about that one little thing. We have no ships. This is going to be micromanagement. We have to remember to change that that template too, because that template is wrong. Okay. Ooh, frozen. Ooh, this is gonna be a good one. Excellent. It's got the research points on it. Perfect. Keep going. Ooh, keep going. Yeah, we have no ships. We can't kill them. I mean, our scouts have a couple guns on them, but these are really expensive scouts. Like, they have a lot of stuff on them. And building a fleet of these scouts would be silly. We could build some carriers, but it would take, I don't know. I really want the power. You know what I'm saying? I want the power. I want the thermonuclear thing. So, Zeta Ares, desert plan. Sure, we're just taking everything. Take it all. Take it all. I want the whole galaxy. It shall be mine, all of it. Yeah, that's fine. Let's also go back up here. and maybe do some more scouting here. 73 doesn't have enough. He can't get that far. We'll get him in position anyway. We'll get him to Delta Lupus. That's as far as we can go north without a scout ship that has a camouflage module on it. Marsarthim or whatever. Marsarthim. So nothing here. Keep going. Yes, that's fine. Fighters need more ammo. You can only have 2 guns on that particular design of fighter. You can research different types of fighters. There's interceptors and other classes of fighters as well. Ooh, another wormhole. I will try the wormholes, but I'm not going to waste a good ship like this on a wormhole. I'll maybe set up a colony ship or something and send it through a wormhole. Regulus cannot be colonized. There was nothing there either. Let's keep going down to Zubin. Delta Lupus, perfect. And they're going to have to just replenish some fuel. Good to go. Perfect. Our empire is growing really nicely, actually. I'm pretty pleased with where we started. Lots of room to expand. Like, we're probably doing better than a lot of other civilizations in this game, for sure. In this particular game. Yes, there's only 1 missile per fighter. You can't adjust that. So, at least not right now. Maybe you can later on, but you can't add a... yeah, that's fine. Just to show you guys. So you can't add any munitions depots or anything on a fighter. So you only get 1 missile. It's 1 missile, but it's good for cleaning out fighters, trust me. So I don't know if I read this to you. I'll read the missile to you. So this standard homing missile is effective against small ships. When the missile approaches the enemy, a corona discharge occurs inside, igniting a nano aerosol to a temperature of several 100,000 degrees. The outer hull of the missile is vaporized, upon which the enemy vessel is hit by a jet of pure plasma. Even though it's the slowest of all missiles, it's cheap and easy to produce and can be loaded into light pylons, or 2 missiles may be mounted onto 1 large pylon. So it can kill more than 1 fighter at a time. Yeah, eventually I think we can get a little replenishment launcher, or like a little depots on the fighters. But keep in mind, the fighters are very small and they can go back and refit. So once they've launched all their missiles, they go back to the carrier or whatever, and then they refit or they reload and then they go back out, right? That's fine. Go check that out. Another Earth-like? It's not a great one though. Wow. Real penalty to gravitonium, radium, food, and production. But I will take it. We're gonna make this a innovation planet. Sure, because that's the only one that doesn't have a penalty. It actually has a bonus to science. Innovation it is. Wonderful. That's fine. Keep going. Yeah, but the fighters can go back and get more missiles. They're big missiles. It's the same missile that's on the capital ships and stuff, right? That is a big missile launcher. It makes it into a bomber, right? Essentially. This is going to be micromanagement. And we're really limited by tech. We really haven't got a lot for tech because we've been working on one thing. No ship design. Yeah, that's fine. I could turn that particular message off. That's okay. Ooh, more asteroids. Partially damaged computer. So we got +8 biology. Perfect. And are we actually... looks like planets are maybe starting to building research complexes, which is nice because we really haven't done much of that yet. I guess we're going to have to wait. How's our other freighter doing? Our other scout is ready to go, probably. There we go. Perfect. Are you talking to yourself, Dick Dickling? Oh, no, you're talking to Beep Beep. I thought you were talking to yourself. You're like, hey, how's it going? Oh, I'm good. Arneb. Nope, out of fuel. Won't take long. We only need 20. There we go. Perfect. It's 2148 and only 1 missile per fighter. But they're big missiles, right? I mean, they're small fighters. I don't know, whatever. It's just the way the game works. Maybe some of the other races, because I haven't played all the races, but I'm pretty sure they always start with 1 missile. Whatever. If you want to complain, complain. That's the way it is. It's the way it is. Get used to it. Okay. Our first Earth-like is now colonized. Perfect. Let's get in here. I think what we're gonna do... So we get a nice bonus to food. I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna set this planet up as agricultural right off the bat. But we are gonna build 2 factories. And then it can do whatever it wants. I don't care. We'll have it build food after that. Ooh, it does get a bonus of production too. So yeah, building 2 factories here is a good plan. Yeah, but this is our first Earth-like. The Earth-likes, of course, are amazing. They give us all sorts of mineral deposits, so long as... You know what? Maybe we will manually build the gravimetric plant so that we can harvest those gravimetrics. Because it's going to take a while before it starts building these. It will build to just so you guys know. So when you do one of these governors with this control type, structures are built that provide the greatest production of food and export foodstuffs to other planet. Only when the maximum output for food production has achieved will it start building other building types. So agriculture won't start off with factories, right? And it probably won't build these mineral places until way later. So it's actually not a bad idea to start off with, hold on, which ones have I built? Did I build the radiochemical? So I'm going to build one of each. You can only build up to a maximum, so we could only build 1 gravimetric, 1 radium, because there isn't a lot of materials here. Metal, oh, metal's good. Yes, we want metal. Good, so does that cover all of them? Just one sec. Did we get the organic? Sorry, I was talking instead of paying attention. No, we didn't. We didn't get the organic. So we're going to build the organic plant as well. And then we will save this as our standard Earth planet. So I wanted to build, no matter what we set the planet as, I definitely wanted to build all that stuff Earth-like. There we go. Perfect. Earth-like, excellent. Good. And now we need to rename the planet. This is going to be, although I do like the name, Yed Posterior. I do like the name. I can't really do, sure. We'll call you the planet Dickling. Dickling, and this is an Earth-like. Sure. Dickling, sure. Why not? Why not? Oh, Jean-Francois, you get next. You get next, buddy. We're gonna start churning out some more of these colonizers right away, pretty quick. Another year for the next one. We could speed this up a little bit. Sure, why not? We're up to 10.3 speed, which is pretty fast. Pretty fast. I do have to keep track of these ships. I need to get this guy back now. Although it wouldn't hurt to keep him here as kind of scout to see what's going on, but I do want to scout out these planets over here. So he can't go very far. I think we'll just let him refuel as long as he can. What about the other guy? So we've got another wormhole there too. I'm gonna send some ships through wormholes, but not quite yet. We're not quite ready for that. Rabito? Yes. Just make sure you talk when I'm colonizing planets, and there's a chance I will use your name for sure. Alfika. Ooh, another frozen. Sure, we'll take that. Absolutely. And Alfika, and then we're gonna go here. I guess we gotta wait. That's fine. Let's go. Oh, pirate fleet. Uh-oh. Pirates have appeared. Really good plan. Whoever suggested that we start building battle stations, good idea. These guys will come in and kill orbital stations. They won't bombard planets, nor will they send down troops, but they will destroy any orbital structures. Or attempt to, anyway. So we do have to be careful here. We need to get the Conga battle station up and running. 29 years? Oh my god. We put way too many hangars on that sucker. Way too many hangars. Yes, you're right. We actually, now's the time where we can start thinking about corvettes. We'll design one, but all right, let's design a strike corvette. Strike corvettes are just gonna get killed. We can't put the boson guns on here, which is our special weapon. So let's do another carrier. Let's do an actual carrier. Sure. Let's rename this though. This is going to be named. Whoops. We're gonna name it. I guess I can't. Why can't I rename it? We're gonna make a copy. There we go. So this is going to be. Screech, Jean-Francois. Do you want to be a ship? Screech is a great name for a ship. Screech. The Screech class carrier. Perfect. Screech class carrier. Yeah, that's fine. Screech class carrier. Okay, and this is going to have... Let's kill this, and let's... So right now it's got 2 ion guns. I'm not... See, I don't know. We're not going to have enough room on a good carrier. There's not enough room for a lot of munitions. These are just small ships. These are simply small ships. There's not a lot of room to put much on here. So I think if we do... I'd almost like to go with heavy weapons on this, like ion guns instead of plasmas. It'll be vulnerable to fighters in the sense that it won't have anything on the ship to defend against fighters, but it's still gonna have some beam weapons, and it's gonna have fighters itself to defend from other fighters, right? Because it's gonna have 2 hangars on it. And then we could do one giant... Oh, not regular lasers. We want paired lasers. Maybe we'll do a giant paired laser on it. Giant paired laser or giant ion gun. Neither one is a wrong choice. Can't do the boson gun. Ugh. We'll do the giant paired laser, and then we'll do the smaller ion guns. Sounds good. Let's take a look at our range. Oh, that looks good. A Corvette's made of stone. It does look like stone, doesn't it? It totally does. I never noticed that. I never really paid attention to that before. We use a dual 2 TREs. We're going to have the ion engines soon, and I don't know what's special about them. Eventually we can get smaller fuel containers and stuff like that. Right now, we only have a maximum range of 5,000, which should be okay. I'd like to be able to add 1 more, but power balance is totally out of whack. We're not going to have the ammunition on here. Oh, also, with the combat class vessels, you can actually put weapons on the 2nd levels. So you'll notice there is places for weapon hardpoints on the inside of the ship too. Isn't that cool? But right now, I mean, we're going to have to, all of our room's going to have to be used for... We'll see how it goes here. Maybe we'll do the... It's all about space management. So if we did the hangars, we can probably fit one in here. There's no other better way to put that. I'm just curious about this, though. Is there a better way to organize these reactors in here? Like, we can do 2 sets of reactors in here, which is just, it's just a little bit more room. I don't know if that's the right choice or not. Then the hangars, we could probably put another hangar right beside that one. I want them to have 2 hangars. I'll even stick this one lower. And then we still have room for a hard point there. We don't need munitions. Infrared scanner would be nice, but I don't think we'll be able to pull it off. We're going to be so tight for power. I just don't think we're going to be able to pull that off. So we could do that. Can I put a fuel canister in between them? No. Oh, that sucks. Okay, let's bring those down by 1. Oh, I can do that. Leave those... Yeah, we're not going to be able to put more weapons on here anyway. Oh, we can pull it off. We can pull it off. Great. And actually, this spot might be better for fuel tanks. It's all about space management, right? I love it. It's great. Actually, this is one of the best parts of the game. I think it's great. And then enough room for 2 more here. And a little bit of extra power. Ha ha ha! Excellent. A little bit of extra power so that we can actually fit a couple more double lasers on here. So these will have a different firing arc because they're on the inside of the ship. I think if they're in the front, they'll have the front firing arc. If they're on the side, of course, they're going to have the side firing arc. If we put these like this, perfect. Whoops. Do paired lasers. We could, hold on, how many of these can we add? Ah, nice. Oh. So I can do 1 more. But I'd rather have it just sort of midway down the ship. Hey, this is a nice little ship. I like it. I like it. Very nice. Excellent. So this is the Screech Carrier. Excellent. I like it. It's a nice design. I like it. For such a small ship, it's a nice design. And we only have, well, any of our planets actually are good candidates to build ships because we took the route of building lots of factories at the beginning. But to build carriers, they're going to have an orbital station. These guys can't do anything else until they remove... Oh, wow. Okay, so... guess we're gonna have to... Hold on, we've got 7 domes plus a 1. Yeah, we're gonna have to remove a factory here too. Remove 1 factory, otherwise it's not gonna grow. I'm gonna have to check all the planets again. Damn it, I guess... Depends on where they are in their growth, I guess. See, these guys are fine. Maybe we should only have 2 factories on these planets. They get pretty... Oh no, they're fine. They're fine. They're fine. This one's fine. Yeah, that's fine. And then no orbital station here. I'm just seeing if any of our planets have built any orbital stations. I think we'll go the other way now. I don't think so. Aside from our home planet. So 7, 8, they're fine. See, because we get a certain, I think we get 1,000 from the colonial module and then 7 from the atmospheric dome. So he's still growing, so he'll be able to build more floating platforms. Same, so 9, 10. We're actually, oh, but he built the organic plants. He's fine. He's fine. It's gonna be a while before we start to see some real production out of these new planets. Okay, I guess we can't build any... We can build the... whatchamacallums. Look at your power... Did I screw up? Did I screw up my power balance? Hold on. I might have. Screech carrier? Oh, it's off by 100. Really? What did I do? Thank you for yelling. What did I do? Oh, I can't add... Oh, bugger. You know what? I'm going to leave... Oh, actually, you know what? I'm going to leave these as midway through the ship because we've got lots of front-firing weapons, and then I'll remove one of those in the front, so it's a little bit more well-balanced. How's that? I just want to add one more gun. Oh, hold on. There might be a way to fit in... Hold on, hold the phone. I don't think so. No. It only has a range of 2,000, though, so I'm thinking... 2,000 is not a lot. I think we will use this spot for another fuel canister, and that kind of balances out our fuel a little bit better. I didn't like having an extra 500 power, so that gives us a little bit more range. 3,000 units is not a lot, but it'll be fine as long as it's sort of staying relatively close to home. Yeah, we could use the smaller guns. The paired lasers are a little bit more advanced, but actually, I'm just curious. No, the paired lasers do double damage. We wouldn't be able to, and they're more efficient power-wise than 2 separate lasers. You know what I mean? So good. It doesn't have a lot of range though. For example, it would be able to make it in between these systems, no problem, but it wouldn't be able to make it to Delta Pisces. I think that distance is too far, but it would be able to defend these home systems, no problem. As far as building them. We've got a lot of things. I think we could probably build the Corvettes faster than that battle station if we want something a little bit faster coming out. So we could do the Screech carriers. We could do a set of 5 of them and then stick them, bring them up before the battle station. I think we could get those out sooner, but I don't know how, like, the Screech carriers are not nearly as good as a Congo battle station. Yeah, we could build 5 in 50 years, so every 10 years we could churn one out. So let's do that instead. And maybe we'll move up the fighters. Oh, why is it still building the X-fighters? Destroy those. Oh, I just destroyed all of the fighters. Oh, I see what I did. Okay, so let's... Oh no, the peppered nerd potato. Okay, so let's move the colonizers down. So then we've got the Conga battle station. We'll move the Conga battle station down below the fighters. There we go. So then we'll have, and I might switch these around a little bit later, but we've got some pepper nerds and potato naders coming out too. There we go. Beautiful. Yes. But if we want, what we can do, we can actually build the battle stations at these, even without, oh, we can build fighters and we can build battle stations at a planet that does not have an orbital station. So we could still technically build a battle station here as well as a few fighters. But it's going to take a really long time to build those. Peppered Nerds are the bombers, so we'll just build a few of those here right now. You exist! Callum Steele, you exist! I love the names. Peppered Nerd is a great name for a bomber. I love it. Here comes the Peppered Nerd. Oh no! 84 years to build this battle station. That is insane. Insane. Yes, plan colonization. Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about that. They can't, so now it's telling me, it's giving me warnings that they can't send colony ships down this direction because there are pirates here, but we can still colonize some of this stuff up here. But now we're going to start working on some carriers. 8 years for the first carrier. Plan colonization complete. Let's go to Keld. Keed, sorry. Keed is a frozen planet. We need to change our queue. I can delete these. Hold shift to delete permanently. I'm going to delete the old Atmo Dome, and we're going to rebuild that because it's not right. And we're going to delete the old Oceanic too, because that's not right either. We're only going to build 3 factories to start. So build new building. We're going to do 3 atmospheric domes, right? And then we do 2 factories. Build. Then we'll build new building. We're going to build 2 atmospheric domes, and then finally 1 more factory, and then I'm gonna reduce the amount of police that I'm building as well. So new ground unit. I'm just gonna build. We'll just build a couple police because I think we kind of went overboard with that many police. But I mean, if we get invaded too, I mean, it's good to have them. But there, I like that. Let's set that as our new template for Atmo. It's got one here. Was that one that I built? I don't know. New template. So this is going to be Atmo Dome. And these save over, so every race has its own set of templates. So if I play this race again, I can keep all of the old designs, all the ship designs, as well as all of the templates here, Atmo Dome, which is kind of nice. It's really nice, but I've never played this race. That's why I have nothing here. Perfect. You're not redundant yet. You know. So I've got about another half an hour in me, guys, and then I can hear my voice dying. I'm actually going to hit the washroom pretty quick here after we colonize this next planet, because I need to take a drink. Oh, he went kind of a funny way. I guess he had to go that way. Can't colonize a whole bunch of planets. Yes, I know. I'm quite aware of that. I need to check in on our Earth-like planets too. Oh, I didn't rename the planet. Oh man, okay, or the system. So we're gonna rename this. This is going to be Rabbito. Rabbito, and this is a frozen planet. Perfect. And then we've got Delta Hydra, which is going to be, this is a frozen planet as well. This is going to be the Callum Steel. Is there anybody else that was asking for that? Okay, this is going to be, Callum Steel. And this is a frozen type planet. Perfect. Let's go set up our queue. New building, and this is going to be Atmo Dome. I'm happy with this. This is a good start. And this is going to be balanced. I forgot to set balanced on the other one. We'll set balanced on the other one right away. It doesn't matter. It's going to give me a warning anyway at that point, but let's set it up as balanced anyway. Balanced. So we're going to have excellent production for all of our planets, or at least pretty good production, so that if they do need to build something like a battle station, they've got kind of that little bit of a head start, which is nice. Rabbito Xeon. Oh, Xeon would have been, I should have added Xeon to that, but anyway. Oh, completed refueling. See it? Yeah, I love the messages. That's great. And it pauses for that. So let's go explore this last system, or there's a few systems here I think we need to explore. Yes, go check that out. It gives you, I love that it gives you a message when it's done refueling. That's so great. Why is it pointing this one out? That's fine. Let's scout out this one. Yes, that's fine. We need to kill those pirates. So they've moved on. They didn't come after our planets yet. They're hanging out here somewhere. But they will be back. We need to find a way to deal with them. And building carriers is a good start. Fleet reached its destination. Let's see, this is another desert. Sure, we will plan colonization. It'll give us a whole bunch of warnings that it can't colonize it, but that's okay. And so taking at least a couple of these systems is going to be super important to block off any enemies coming at us from this direction, because it's a one-way street there. Yeah, I need to take a little bit of a break, and if you guys give me like 10 minutes, then I can maybe recover my voice a little bit, because you can hear it going away. It's not fine. Being clean comes after 10-year stream. Implant food into my face. I just need to take a drink, and I've got something I can munch on really quickly. And I need to pee. You know, that's also a thing. And the longer I wait and not pee, the worse my my articulation with speech will be. Okay. Give me like 10 minutes. I'm not going to stop the stream. Is there anything I can put on for you guys that's entertaining? I don't want to... I put on a different YouTube channel, but that's not going to be fun. No. So just hang out, guys. Hang out here for a minute. Listen to the awesome music. Enjoy where we are. And if anybody else shows up and says, what's happening? You know, say, well, he's just taking a little bit of a break. I don't want to stop the stream, though. Be right back. Be back in like 10 minutes. Give me 10 minutes tops. Tea. Glorious tea. Tea, glorious tea. If I'm gone too long, everybody's gonna leave, so I you know. Besides that, I'm excited. We've got some pirates to kill. Pirates to kill. Ah. Oh my god, that tea is so good. So good. Could your name be used for 2 different systems if you are on different platforms? If we run out of names to use, you guys can start suggesting names for planets. How's that sound? And ships. If we run out of people chatting, we'll start using names that you guys suggest. So one way or another, it's coming from you guys. See, even just a few minutes not talking, my voice starts to come back. It's still a little rough, but that's okay. That'll extend my life here. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you guys being patient. One sec. All right, back to business. So Way has no planets, but it does have a wormhole. I'm excited. We're gonna try maybe, like, if we took a wormhole, like if one of the wormholes brought us over here or something, that would be kind of cool, because we could start like colonizing all of this other arm and then meet in the center and just crush whoever's in there. That would be kind of cool. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm not using that for a name of a system. It has to be something I can pronounce. All right, so let's head to Graphius, and let's see, is this guy up here? He's coming back down. Right. So, oh, good. Goodies. I love goodies. Frozen, we will take that planet and micromanage. Pretty straightforward. And we're going to grab whatever goodies are there. Radioactive concentrate. Ooh, 1345 of plutonium. Holy crap. Like, that was... We were out of plutonium. That was great. Fantastic. Oh, wonderful. Very nice. Let's go check out this one. Yes. Military ship construction. So our very first carrier is ready to go. It has 200 hangars, or it has 200 spots for fighters in the hangars. So that means it can have 20 fighters. So what we'll do is we'll build, with the fighters we're building, we'll do like 3 carriers with the bombers and 2 scouts. Probably a good idea. Hey, these are pretty fast too. So he could travel to here, he can travel to here, he could even make it to here, he can make it to here, he could make it to here, even with only 3,000 range on him. Oh, he could even make it to here. Oh wow, actually he can go quite the range. So actually that's great. Well, I might even build a strike carrier too. See how I feel. Excellent. Research is so slow. Are we starting to build some... I know if we ever get these planets down here, we've got all sorts of Earth-like planets down there that we can turn into innovation planets. Like heavy research planets. Let's go. Fleet reaches destination. Okay, so we've got... a frozen planet with research points. Very nice. Very, very nice. Micromanagement. Excellent. Let's send this guy down here. Yeah, that's fine. Close and continue. I have a battery made of lead? Why though? What? What's that even good for? Being radioactive? Well, I mean, to be radioactive is not really good for anything. It's but you can build an atmospheric dome that's good for protecting people against the radiation. That's fine. Close and continue. Destination, Graphius. Graphius has no planets. Oh, dude. So none of these... Oh, I wonder if it's always that way. I never even noticed that. So none of these systems have planets, which is going to make it difficult to get through here. Fortunately, we have refuel, like these fuel transports can refuel ships if they need to travel down this way. So he's going to have to wait for a bit. We're going to get the other guy going. Perfect. Yes, heat is radiation. It's not really, I mean, it's a form of, there's different types of radiation, right? There's gamma radiation. There's different types of radiation. Radiation, in essence, is a type of heat, sort of. It's molecules that are highly active, right? That bounce off things and penetrate other molecules and just cause all sorts of craziness. Not good for human beings. It's not good for you, generally speaking. Micromanagement, perfect. And these guys, so we're done exploring all of these planets. I don't even remember if we had any more Earth planets up here. I don't think so. The only one we have up here is it Dickling? Yeah, Dickling is our Earth planet. And how are they doing anyway? So they've got a couple factories up. They're working on their radium gravity. Oh, so as soon as that's done, how's our food supply? It's going to be a little bit rough, and we did set this up as a agricultural. That's what we have to do. We have no choice. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to feed our people, which isn't good. Gamma radiation is not very bad. Not if you want to be a superhero. If you want to be a superhero, gamma radiation is awesome. You can get super strength, or, you know, maybe get all stretchy, or get invisibility. Yeah, there's all sorts of things you can do with gamma radiation. You know what? We need to send this freighter back home. He still has that Prion vessel, part 1 of the Prion vessel. So let's maybe send him back home. How far can he get? Go to here. So I'm interested. I'm going to send this scout all the way to the other side and see what kind of colonizations are out here. Maybe we can set up some kind of trade treaty or with them or something. But we are definitely going to go to war with the koalas. I have my sights on the koalas. Completed refueling, so we're going to send them up here. Destination, Boatine. We're just going to let that refuel, and then we're going to send it back to home territory. No. Gamma radiation can give you superpowers. We know this from Marvel, right? Marvel has taught us that gamma radiation can give you superpowers. So, yeah, take that to the bank. Use that in science class. Yeah, it can do all sorts of great stuff. Not true, by the way. Not true. Maybe. Actually, you're doing just fine, Amazing Code. You're doing just fine. Your spelling is fine. Ah, there is some goodies here. Some bonus physics. Excellent. And nothing here, so let's keep going across. We're almost through. Haha. It's too bad there's no planets in here. I guess we could build battle stations and bring them over here, like load them over here. Anything interesting? If we could maybe build a colony right near the edge here, that would be great. So I'm not going to auto build. I'm not going to do. I will build a specific type of colony ship to get over here, something that's capable of traveling long distances. So we need to build. But I'd like to find a nice planet, though. It looks like there's not going to be much around here. Desert's okay, I suppose. Can't be colonized. If we head this way, there's two nice yellow stars, so maybe we'll find something this way. Okay. Okay, we can probably move our other ship now into territory. Well, we're gonna bring that that part back to our home planet. How we doing for? We're done building carriers. All of our carriers are built. Look at that. Beautiful. And we've got some fighters ready to go. So the Pepper Nerd is our bomber. Let's move some of these into the hangars. Oh, excellent. We're gonna need more Pepper Nerds. We built 60 Pepper Nerds and we built 20. Let's just be sure. So, we didn't. I don't think we built that many. Okay, we're gonna need more, but we'll wait until we're done building, and we'll yeah, we're definitely gonna need more for sure. I'd like to get that battle station up too. Wonderful, wonderful. Can we has pet hunums? Yes, there is hunums. We can eat hunums. Oh, humans are so tasty. Hunums, delicious. Wow, they have quite the territory here. Holy crap. Well, they only have 2 planets that we can tell at this point. They might have some more of these colonized, but they only have 2 that I can see. Interesting. So they've taken one of the planets that we were going to colonize on Earth-like. Maybe we need to direct our colony ships a little bit better, but we've stopped kind of building colony ships to build, you know, combat ships. Yeah, we build a potato nader every 2 months. Oh. Are we out of materials? Why is it saying, I think we need more people. Yeah. Oh, we're finally building the Conga battle station. Let's see, fighters. We're definitely going to need more fighters, so we can do another one as... Hold on, let's do the Peppered Nerd. So now we have 2 carriers carrying peppered nerds, 1 carrier containing potato naders. Maybe we'll do 1 more potato nader and 1 more peppered nerd. What do you think? Probably a good idea. I like that this carrier's fine, but it's using all standard tech, right? There's nothing special about the tech that we put in there. Oh, it does have the improved lasers, so that's kind of good. Peppered nerd, we're going to build another 20 of those. We need to get rid of this one here. We need to get rid of that design because it's confusing me. The potato nader, we're going to build another 20 of those. We also need enough to build the ones that are going to go into our battle station. But I'm actually going to push our battle station back a little bit. I'm going to push the peppered nerd up to the top. We're going to push the potato nader up to the top. So we get those out. And then we can start sending out our carrier group to maybe go find some bad guys. They need a refueling ship. So we're going to keep a refueling ship with them. And that's coming right now. He's going to be at our home system pretty quick here. We're going to drop off that cargo. And he's going to travel with the carrier group. Or maybe even move ahead of them. I don't know. So we're going to unmerge the fleets. We're gonna put this down here. Hold on, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Okay, so we're going to... How do I do this? I think I split the fleet. Split. There we go. So now we're just gonna keep this this Prion ship, part 1 of the Prion ship here. We're gonna merge this guy into... Should we merge it into the carrier fleet or should we fly it separately? Thing is, this ship only flies at 3.6 per turn. The carrier fleet actually flies a lot faster, but we can always break them off if the carrier fleet does need to get some better speed. So we'll merge them for now. So there we go. So now they've got some fuel. Excellent. Excellent. Hunum's life is worth about 20 Canadian dollars. Really? 1 Hunum? They are delicious. There is the pirate fleet. We can... we're just waiting on the rest of our fighters and then we're good to go. So we'll wait until all the peppered nerds and the other... what are they called? What's the other one? I forget what the other one is. We'll make sure all of our fighters are ready to go, and then we're going to send out that carrier group to go deal with this pirate fleet. It's a big pirate fleet, though. Several big ships. Xenobiology. Hey, we got a new area of field of study. The study of ancient flora and fauna. The genetic manipulation of samples. Creation of hybrids for adaptation of alien biology to meet the needs of one's own race. So the neat thing about xenobiology is we can get hydroponic plants, marine farms, which allow us to build food production in our desert planets, frozen planets, and of course marine farms for the ocean planets. Xenopsychology is an interdisciplinary science that interfaces with classical psychology, cultural studies, history, sociology, and xenobiology. Its task is to establish contact with alien life forms, understand their behaviors, aspirations, desires, traditions, and culture in terms of galactic multiculturalism. This science is of major diplomatic, social, and economic significance, but it doesn't tell you what it does. Once upon a time, you used to have to learn the languages of all the different races before you could talk to them. I think that was this game. I'm pretty sure you had to learn everybody's races before you could talk to them. I think they took that out because it was just, it was too much. Like you'd have to spend too much on research to get that done right away. Yeah, and you kind of fall behind. You wouldn't be able to bargain or sue for peace or anything. So it would just be war, right? War. We're gonna bring. Oh right. Let's get this guy here. Kind of hoping... Oh, we found goodies. Continuing to explore is a good plan. Radium, we need that. Perfect. Let's head to Brachium. Oh, we found the Logans. Hey, who's that slithering across Logan lands? Back off. We are the messengers sent by the great Urgon hegemony with the deepest regards. Hey, we didn't expect you, but anyone who brings gifts is welcome at the humble abode of the Logan Brotherhood. These guys are like major mutants. Oh, they're respectful. Oh, very nice. So, I mean, hey, sure. I'm open to friendship, sure. Sure, I mean, we can trade with them too, right? Like, we're going to be running low on metal soon, but we're fine for right now. We are trading metal with the other guy for organics. We could probably turn off that trade now. Let's go to Vulgars. I was just showing you guys how that worked. We currently have cancel trade contract. So this is metals for organics. Let's cancel that one. I wonder if so they So I wonder if we could trade some more rarer materials with them, and I wonder if they would charge us a surplus. Like if we tried to trade organics for gravitonium, for example, would they charge us more? I want gravitonium. I want 1 gravitonium for... Oh, I see. We'd have to pay 8 metals or 6 organics. We're going to have a lot of organics, so maybe let's do that. Perfect. Yeah, and we're going to have... Yeah, because we've got the extra oceanic planets. And then maybe the Logans. What can we do with the Logans? Politics. I like the music. It's rock and roll. We would like to combine our research bases and delve into science together. Cooperation sounds interesting. Let's try it. Sure. These guys are actually quite friendly. So now we've got a scientific treaty with them. I don't want to do a scientific treaty with the koalas because they're too close to us, right? Perfect. Perfect. Callum, you're a planet. You are a planet, Callum. You don't want to be a planet? Because you could be a ship instead if you want. It's up to you. All right. The problem is we don't have enough ships to go around. So how are we doing? Are we done our fighters yet? No, we're still building peppered nerds. We're just waiting for crew for those ships, essentially. I believe that's all we're waiting for. Is it just crew? Oh, they're waiting on resources, too. Are we out of... Oh, no. Hello. Oh, yeah, they're definitely waiting. Plutonium. We have a serious shortfall of plutonium. Did we end up building the rest of the... So this planet can only support 1 of each type of structure. We did finish building the radiochemical plant here. We still don't have any of those large... I think the only answer is either wait... Oh, we're finished the Conga battle station! Oh, that's nice. Very, very nice. We do have some planets that probably have some resources kicking around. Like these guys, we might as well... Let's build a radium plant here. We'll manually build a radium plant here. That will solve our immediate problem. Whoops, wrong button. Wrong button. Building. Let's build a radiochemical plant here. Push that up. But yeah, we've got our first battle station up. Now these guys can't be moved by... You can pick them up with cargo ships, which is nice, and move them to other stations. So now we've got some basic defense at the amazing... Spelled incorrectly, the amazing code. Yeah, we're being friends with the Logans, sure. I like their mutation, just makes me so happy. Completed refueling. Okay, so do we have a... I think with the Logans, let's also make it so that we can travel through their territory. Politics. Open borders for research ships. They don't really trust us enough for that. Yeah, okay. We'll need intelligence from your early warning stations. Science. So, hold on. Oh, we can buy and sell technology. Shut the front door. We can buy... I've never used these functions, right? Superconductors. We can buy repair module, hydroponics plant. Ooh, I wouldn't mind buying the hydroponics plant. Radiation resistant atmospheric dome. We would trade them the armed special purpose turret for the radiation resistant atmospheric dome. I'm not gonna do that right now. So the armed purpose special turret is the 6-block turret, but radiation resistant atmospheric dome is good. You know what? I'm just gonna do it. Sure, done deal. That'll allow us to colonize a lot more planets. A lot more. Oh, you shut the front door. Okay, good. Good. That's fantastic. Okay, so now we can actually colonize a lot more planets. The problem is we only have 1 planet producing colony ships right now. And that planet is currently occupied building peppered nerds. I wonder if they will actually look down the list for the next thing. Yeah, they do. Okay, so we can't do anything until we get more radium. Let's do a quick check of planets that are actually producing radium. Just quickly. And see if we can maybe expedite that process. So these guys, I want your next project to be a radiochemical, or sorry, not radium, plutonium, sorry, not radium. Different thing. Nope. Yes. Oh wow, they built 5 factories here? Really? Wow, that's a lot of factories. Let's And see, danger of invasion. That means they are feeling unprotected and does affect their happiness. But this is actually a nice little... Where is this planet? This is invalid username. Invalid user... Oh, that's kind of... This... You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make this planet a industrialization planet. But I do want them to build... Because I've already got 5 factories here. That's great. I want them to build a radiochemical plant right away. Well, as soon as I get the population to do so. Dickling! Dickling? No, you're good. Good. I think that's it. Yes. So now we do have some opportunities for new colonization, but I'm going to wait until we're done. I don't know. We got a couple. Hold on. I'm just going to do a quick check here. I guess we can keep... I'm going to keep it moving at least on slow while I do some checks. So the game is still moving, but on slow. I just don't want to miss anything, especially with those pirates. They could come up and ruin our day pretty quickly. So we can actually now colonize these planets that are hot or whatever, which is nice. And yeah, so I think micromanagement, we're going to have to build a different one for them. Oh, what's wrong with my mouse? There we go. Perfect. Keep this moving. I know there's some up here that have research points attached to them. I know we can look for it in the planet menu too. Oh, Super Earth. We can now colonize the Super Earth. Perfect. Micromanagement. And it's everything within our borders, at least going north. I'm a communist? Okay. Plan colonization. This one has research points. Cannot be colonized. I thought there was one really good planet that had a lot of juicy stuff on it. I could be wrong. This will extend our overall range too. This one's hot. We can plan colonization there. I want to get right up to the koalas. Like, I want to have a border right on top of them. And actually what we might do, because we are going to be right on top of them, is we're going to make planet and go for industrialization on these. Sure. Won't have to worry about them as well, so we'll go industrialization there because we'll be right on the border if we actually manage to get those planets colonized before they do. But I think having the advantage of having that atmospheric dome right away, that trade, I think that was a good trade. I think so. Ooh, hot planet colonization. This is going to be micromanagement. I should probably do innovation for those, but that's okay. Let's speed it up. Yeah, that's fine. Continue. Now, are we starting to build some of those potato-nator? It looks like we've gone through all of the... So all of the peppered nerds are done. Let's get that up to this Corvette. Perfect. So we just need the potato-nators, and we can send out this carrier group. Excellent. Excellent. For the Empire. I guess that's all we can explore right here. Well, that sucks. Okay, well, we're gonna keep this scout. There is a planet or two we can get there, but we're gonna have to build a separate colony ship for that. New enemy fleet approaching amazing code. Yeah, okay, so we've got bad guys coming in. We do have some peppered nerds ready to go. Not enough, so they'll be here next turn. This is gonna be our first combat, guys. Ooh, exciting. I don't know if this battle station, I should have left it just working on fighters, but we didn't have enough radium anyway, or plutonium. Okay. They did manage to, oh right, they did build the radiological plant. That was probably the best way to go, but he's gonna be here like within a month. I don't know if this battle station is gonna be able to hold up. I mean, we focus this battle station on fighters, and we don't have enough fighters or hangars. So I'm just going really slow here to see if we can build one more fighter before he gets here. No, he's here. All right, so we're going to combat. This is our first combat, guys. Yay! Close. Let's do it. So, he's got 3 Corvettes with 44 fighters. We have 1 battle station and 15 peppered nerds. I don't know. I don't know who's going to win this fight. I don't know. So let's put our battle station... The combat in this, I really like the combat. I think it's great. So it's kind of like this 2D, kind of half 2D, half 3D. So when you're actually flying a ship, you can actually rotate it, like they actually rotate around like that. It looks pretty cool. But it's sort of 2D, but it's also kind of 3D, you know what I mean? But it's a 2D map. So I guess it's 2D, but it looks kind of like 3D ships. Okay, so we could set it to release all fighters right away, or we can wait. Probably a good idea to release all fighters. We can have these guys... We're gonna have these guys start about here. So we've got our fighters kind of waiting. Now these fighters, fortunately, the peppered nerds are the fighters that are good against other fighters, so that might be really good. Okay, I think we're ready. How do we go? Here we go. Speed 1. Oh. There we go. Isn't that cute? Oh, they're so awesome. I hope you guys can see them okay. I'm actually gonna run a little bit slower here because as soon as those fighters come in, oh, there's the corvettes. I'm keeping all of my fighters nice and close so that we can maybe take out those fighters as they come in. Better chance of us taking out a fighter group coming from this corvette up here. Oh, these fighters have scanners on them too. So they might be able to see the fighters before their fighters see us. Oh, cool. Yes. I don't know if we built a scanner on here. I think we did. On the battle station? I'm pretty sure we did, but I know we built the scanners on the peppered nerd, so we'll be able to see those. Their fighters, maybe, unless their fighters have scanners on them, I doubt it. And the peppered nerds are really heavy armor. They're very slow. Look at how slow they are. For fighters, that's very, very slow. I'm going slow speed right now because I don't want to miss it. Sometimes, if you go too fast, you miss the fighter fights because they're pretty quick, usually. Now, we're leaving our base a little open by sending out this group. I just thought we might be able to intercept those fighters before they got too close. Fighters can rip apart ships pretty quickly if they're well equipped. Come on. I like the music. I don't know if you guys can hear the music. I can turn it up a bit, maybe. I guess I can't from here. It's too bad. The music's pretty good. I like it. Where? Oh, there's the fighters. Okay, let's attack the fighters. So it looks like... So they have ion guns and armor-piercing torpedoes. So they're really good. The torpedoes are, of course, really good at taking out things like battle stations and stuff. So, but we should be able to waste these guys pretty quickly. Missiles, yes. Boom, boom. Boom, very nice. Let's send these guys back to the hangars. Oh, nope, not yet. Hey, if they're gonna come at us one at a time, sure. I think we have the double lasers on here too. I'm not sure. I don't remember. Yeah, the double lasers. Look at that. Boom. Excellent. You can hear the music. Okay, good. I like the music. It's quite nice. We need to send them back to go refuel though. All right, and rearm those missiles because they still have a lot of missiles or a lot of fighters in the air. I will speed it up a bit. Just got to watch for fighters. I actually really like the combat, and I love you can make little groups with fighters and stuff, and then of course battle groups, and the carriers can move around. I don't know why they're not coming after us. I don't want to go after their carriers yet. The only way we can attack their carrier is with fighters, so I don't want to lose any of them. That's why I'm refueling them and getting them rearmed right away. Did they... Hold on. No. Back to hangars. There we go. Because we're out of missiles. Maybe... See, they're not sending their fighters in. They sent in a few of them. Battle station can hold up to maybe a couple torpedo hits, but that's it. Isn't this great? I'm sorry. I think this is such a great game. I think it's so good. So good. As soon as they're ready, let's release all the fighters. Excellent. Fighters released. Should be fully armed again. Plasma missile and paired laser. Let's go see if we can maybe do some damage to that carrier. I'm surprised they haven't sent those fighters in. Like all of them. I would say if all my fighters had torpedoes, I would definitely go after that battle station as quickly as possible. He probably didn't expect to have so much resistance here. Watching for fighters. Slowing down, slowing down. Maybe go a little bit faster. Okay, prepare to launch missiles on that carrier. What? They're not even moving. It's really weird. Oh, they are moving. They're moving very slowly. So he has plasma missiles and paired lasers, so they're gonna eat up our fighters pretty badly. Maybe I should bring them back. I'm gonna bring the fighters back. Yeah, they already chewed up. Yeah, bring them back. Bring them back. So we'll go to a little bit. Yeah, and we'll just keep our fighters around for destroying them, for the other fighters, because they're not going to be any good against those carriers. Whoa! Slow down so we can actually see the fight. Fire! Fire the missiles! Beautiful. If we can kill the fighters, then we might be able to keep the carriers at bay with the battle station. Fire! Oh, we're losing. Yeah, we're losing. That's fine. Oh, dude. Well, we did pretty well. Let's speed it up. Let those carriers move in. I didn't even think the carriers were moving because they were so slow. Speed it right up. Now they're going to send in their fighters without resistance. Uh-oh. Are we winning? I don't think so. If we had the bosons, we might be able to win, but we still don't have those thermonuclear reactors. Slow it down. And we do have paired lasers, ion guns, which have nice long range. They're okay against fighters, but the plasma missiles are, of course, the best. We do have a lot of the weapons depots on here, so we can support a lot of missiles. We should do quite a decent amount of damage against our fighters, but see how we keep missing their fighters with those ion cannons? Oh, yes. And the lasers are good against the fighters, too, but they have to be within a certain range. So if they have torpedoes, their torpedoes could outrange our lasers. But the missiles, look at it. One missile basically kills one fighter. I love it. Oh, I love it. So good. So good. Did we ever get the heavy armor on the battle station? I don't think so. I think this is still the light armor on it. It's holding up. It's holding up. Carriers are starting to shoot. Just want to kill the rest of those fighters. Perfect. And we're going to focus on this Corvette. Beautiful. Fire the ion cannons. Look at that. Oh, yes. We are taking some damage now, but he's turning around. Is he going to flee? I think we have more guns than he does. We have 4 ion guns. That was a good choice. Oh, he has 4 ion guns, too. But he doesn't have the armor of a battle station. There's no way we're going to be able to beat them all. We'll go at regular speed. We need more ships. You're right. Still, we did okay. We destroyed all of his fighters. But we are definitely going to lose here. Oh, I just want to kill one of his Corvettes. There we go. We've got it. We've got him. Excellent. And we should be able to... Yeah, we lost the battle station. However, we should be able to just wipe these guys up because they have no fighters left. We can send in our carrier group and just finish them off. Beautiful. So the battle station was still valuable. Let's send in the carrier group. What do you mean can't... hold on. Oh, we can't... Oh, right. We have to put all our fighters in. All right. So there's going to be one Corvette that's short some fighters, but that's okay. Here we go. Launch the carrier group. No, we didn't have any potato-nators in that one. We just had the peppered nerds. Here comes our carrier group, though. Oh, isn't combat great? I think it's wonderful. I think it's really nice. I guess we can speed it up a little bit until we get there. Carrier group online. It's got some extra. Oh, one of our peppered nerds is abandoned there. Okay, here we go. 2 Corvettes, and he's replenished a couple of his fighters. Maybe he just had some damaged ones that are repaired. But we are going to smoke him this time. Even our scout ship, our fuel transport, has some basic weapons on it. Oh, I can't place my ships this time because I'm attacking, I guess. I don't know. So let's get all of our carriers together. Let's make this a nice, tight flight group. That way, just combine firepower. It's just the way to go. Only way to go. There's tons of different tactics in this, and also you have to keep in mind that there is each weapon has its own range too, and it depends on where it's located on the ship, right? If it's in the back, I'm going to keep my scout just behind the carrier group. So let's move that guy up here. So we've got a battle line. See you later, Rick Gamer. Bye! Oh, they're attacking too. They're not even fleeing. I thought they might flee, but nope. Should move this guy back. We're gonna do a... oh, they are fleeing. They're leaving. Darn it. Can we launch some fighters and maybe catch them as they leave? Pepper Nerd. Maybe we can hit them as they're bailing out. That's possible. Let's see if we can catch this guy. Maybe launch some Pepper, launch some fighters here as well. Hope you guys can see this. It's really tiny. Maybe get these guys up here and see if we can take a couple more pot shots at him. Either way, we can just chase him. Chase him throughout the galaxy now. Oh, we almost took a couple shots at him. Beautiful. I loves it. I loves it. So much fun. Did he leave some fighters here, maybe? What if they left fighters here? Speed it up just a little bit. Ah, they did. They left fighters here. They left their fighters here. That's not a good choice. Pepper Nerds will make short work of them. Excellent. Blasted him. Wonderful. Let's chase these guys down. Are they? They're heading towards our home planets? There they go. We'll beat them there. And faster ships would be even more important, actually, at this point. These guys will need to build another battle station. We are really short on metal now. Really short. All right. We need some kind of inductor that stops them from fleeing, right? Okay, so we get to just choose where our ships are this time. So I think we'll make 2 battle groups and try and advance on these guys as quick as possible. We're going to get our fighters out actually as quick as possible. They have 0 fighters. So release all fighters, release all fighters. I think I can group these guys up, yes. Create group, perfect. And then we'll do another group up here. See if we can catch these guys before they flee. They're gonna be chickens and try to flee though. Group 1 and group 2, excellent, perfect. And let's get the carriers just targeted on these guys. I can select them like that too, perfect, and target. And group 1 is going to go after this guy, and group 2 is going to go after this guy. Perfect. Away we go. Get there. We might be able to catch him. Oh, we're going to catch him. Fire! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Nailing him. Oh, I love it. Hold on, let's see how we're doing over here. Oh, we're not even close. Are they going after the other carrier? Fire. There we go. I think they were going after the other one. Beautiful. Oh, yes. Ripping them apart. Look at that. Fighters. Oh, glory. Wonderful. Oh, yes. Oh, lovely. Killed one. Killed one. One down. And the other one's escaping. It's okay. One down. Beautiful. Ha, ha, ha. Do they have any fighters here? It's weird. Oh, there we go. Done. Roasted one of them. Wonderful. Let's kill the rest of this group. So where are they going? Are they heading this way? That's silly of them. That is awfully silly of them going this way. Haha! Oh no, are they? Oh, maybe they went over here. Weird. That's our group of potato knitters, which we can put in our battle group now, so we can merge them together. And take those potato knitters and replenish some of our fighters. Isn't this great? I think it's such a fun game. So good. Sure, is that it? Was that all our fighters? No, hold on. I've kind of got mixed groups here now. Uh-oh. So these guys have potato knitters and... So let's not do that. Which group has potato knitters? So those are peppered nerds. These guys are potato knitters. These guys are peppered nerds. Potato naders! Perfect, let's put that in that group. Excellent. Okay, so, and we do need to replenish a couple of fighters, but I need to make sure that those pirates die. Oh, right, because I merged this. Didn't mean to merge that. Separate. Perfect. There. Beautiful. Excellent. Destroy the fleet. Whoops. Oh, I hit close and continue. So where did it go? Where did it go? Probably went... No. Where did it go? We totally nailed the pirates, though. Like, we hit them hard. Actually, that first battle taking care of all of their fighters was the way to go. I'm pretty sure they went to Epsilon Pisces. We've got that scout in here, don't we? Yes, the fuel transport scout. Really, it's saying that we don't have enough fuel to get there? 1,000... Hold on. Ah, bugger. Just one sec here. I can't see anything. So 3,000. I think... Yeah, they've got enough fuel. Why is it telling me that we don't have enough fuel to get back? I don't know what they're talking about. Unleash the Potato Naders. That's a great name. Honestly, that is a great name for ships. Lovely. So did they bail? Maybe they went back to Gamma Pisces. Keeps giving me that message saying, you know, like, it can't... It's not going to make it back to home space if we go there. But that's not true because we've got tons of fuel. Okay, well, I guess the pirates are gone. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to call it here. We're just starting to get into the balls of this game. Like, it's just going to start to get interesting. So I'm going to stream this again on Saturday. We're going to continue this game on Saturday. I would love to go on further, but honestly, my throat's killing me. I can't go any further. We streamed for quite a while today, but we're just now getting into the real fun parts of this game. And we have, compared to our Star Drive game, we have a hell of an empire here. Like, we're doing really well. This is probably one of the best games I've ever played. I would have liked a couple more Earthlikes early on, but we're gonna get those soon too. But this is going really, really well. And pretty soon we're going to start just pounding out research as well. So see how it's now down all of a sudden to 167? It's because we're starting to build research stations. See, we're up to, yeah, we're starting to, oh, we've got that research treaty with the Logans too, which helps as well. So yeah, I'm really excited. We're going to continue this Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, 4 p.m. GMT. I hope to see you guys there. I'm going to examine this map and figure out what we're going to do about our metal problem right now. Insufficient. Yeah, we're going to take a look at that. But yeah, I'm really excited. This is going super well. And we've got some carriers already. So take care, guys. I love y'all. Have a good one. Enjoy your Thursday. Bye, 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 bye. Ooh, I guess we better save that. Oh, no, cancel, continue. Sorry, I'm still here. Still here. Quick save. I know I can save this as a... I'm sure I can save it as a specific save. Anyway, I'm gonna make sure it's there. All right, take care, guys. Bye. Well, actually, it was climactic. We got a couple battles done, just against pirates, but we're gonna be fighting against the koalas next time. Sorry, I'm gonna turn this off now. Just keep you on all day. Whatever, just chat. Hold on, turning this off.